Top of the morning, Cree. Yeah, my bad for the late start. I was getting ready because DeJean was supposed to come by today, but I guess it started raining, so he wanted to reschedule. So this whole morning I was getting my other mic set up, getting everything set up, and then, yeah. So we'll run it back next week or something, I guess. Shout out DeJean, though. Shout out DeJean. Yeah, I think I got everything good to go. Make sure this shit's not buzzing. We good? We good? All right. Yeah, because I had the power cables over a couple of the lines. So that shit was buzzing. All right. Without further ado, let's trip out on Wack100 and Ricky's argument yesterday. Seems like, bro, Wack always wants to like get gangster and start threatening people when they disagree with him, which is a little way out. And then in this, when Wack starts losing it, you see Adam put his shoulder on him like, calm down, Turbo. Calm down, Turbo.
Okay, so what do you think about 21 Savage saying fuck the streets?
Oh boy.
Because, bro, listen, everybody saying fuck the streets is already a rat.
That's not true.
Bullshit, 21 Savage.
Is he a rat? Is 21 Savage a rat?
Playing with 21.
First of all, Nick, do you know what the U Visa program is?
Yeah, I mean, I get F the streets is a little, I say the streets are dead, personally.
I do.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Are you telling me?
Very tapped in.
Are you telling me you don't have to? The terms is you have to cooperate with law enforcement against crime.
Black,
Yes or no?
Citizenship?
I Googled this yesterday, and it said that technically they don't. But here, let me do another search.
Boy, Drake, you
Yes.
can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read.
Hold on.
Where's the work? Where's the work?
Hey, bro.
Who's making the rules now?
Slow down.
Movement.
Slow
Let's
down,
not
slow
spin this
down.
positive
Listen to
movement
me,
into
little square
something
guy.
negative.
The U Visa program says in order to be a part of it, you have to agree to cooperate with law enforcement. That's what it reads, right?
Okay.
He's registered to it. This is why he left Clubhouse, because I kept bringing
Top of the morning, Dante.
it up, and he had high power.
Yeah, Ricky's wrong a lot, but yesterday in this argument, like some of his points were a little off, but the overall synopsis of it, like I agree more with Ricky on this one. Seemed like he was like getting Wack going in circles. Top of the morning, Sergio. Yeah, my bad out late, y'all. DeJean was supposed to come today, so I was getting everything set up. But then it's raining over there by him already, so he wanted to reschedule, so that's why I got a late start. And I didn't really have too many topics lined up because I was getting ready to talk about hip-hop with him for a few hours.
People from Rock Nation, a few
That's who I
prominent people calling me,
Who called you?
begging me to let it go. And I said, only way I'm gonna let it go if this bitch ass leave the app. And he left. And he got money invested in that app,
To be fair, everybody else left too.
right?
There's a mass exodus.
No.
Clubhouse not
No, you
really.
missing the point.
Adam's Clubhouse #1 hater.
He was there.
No, for sure scared soul, bro. When it rains in LA, everyone freaks out and don't really leave the house. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I leave the house in the rain, but I grew up in Washington for the first 12 years of my life, so if you want to do anything, bro, you got to deal with the rain.
He wouldn't leave that.
Yeah, Dante, but if Wack was right, then his kids would be gang members. All that, you know? But Wack moved all his kids away and made sure they didn't join no gangs.
His own room, his own
But just
side.
because he tells the government, I'm going to be a stand-up citizen, my
That ain't what
grandparents
he
did.
But right here it says, yes, to get a U visa, you must cooperate with law enforcement, police, prosecutors, etc., by providing information and being helpful in investigating or prosecuting a qualifying crime like trafficking, sexual assault, or domestic violence. Proving this with the signed certification form I-918 Supplement B from them USCIS. The U visa goal is to help law enforcement solve serious crimes by protecting immigrant victims. So their certificate is a core requirement to show your helpfulness. Yeah, but I mean, if you're arguing music, then yeah, I get that part a little bit. But bro, the future, I don't think people care, bro. This next generation, I don't think they're gonna care. Not like they used to.
Told
Same
him.
thing when they.
That ain't what he
came
told him,
over here.
weirdo.
That don't mean that he's giving up information.
Listen, nigga, the U visa program states if a nigga from Jamaica commit a crime here, right,
Can we
and he
chat
go to
GPT this
and he go
out?
to the penitentiary,
Yeah, okay.
when you parole, they're gonna send you to ICE. You break.
Bro, I've been in the county jail and I've seen people get deported that were born here because their parents weren't born here. I was like, trip out. I mean, this dude was a hellion, so they were just trying to get rid of him, but he was actually born in America and they still deported his ass because his parents immigrated here.
A law in the motherfucking U.S., they're gonna violate your fucking your green card, and they're gonna say if you want to stay,
Yeah, but
you
when
can enroll in the U visa program where you have to cooperate.
so when did he join Slaughter
But that's
Gang?
not
At
like,
what
that's
point?
not
Listen.
like being a CI though. Wack.
Huh?
That's not the same thing as.
Are
being
you dumb as
They're
fuck?
saying that you need to be a stand-up citizen, not
No.
cooperate on who.
On my mama, it says you have to cooperate with law
Chat
enforcement.
GPT, man.
Let's bet 10,000.
I don't have $10,000 to bet.
doing that.
Bet 500.
Why be doing this shit?
No.
Bet 500 that it reads you
I'm a
have to
frugal guy.
cooperate.
I'm a frugal guy, Wack. I like my
Bet.
money.
Bet him
Let's bet them.
$25.
Yeah, let's look up Form I-918 because right here it says qualifying crimes like trafficking, sexual assault, or domestic violence, proving this with the signed certification. Demonstrating helpfulness. Yeah, let me just put it over here for y'all can see it. Required certificate. You need a law enforcement agency to sign Form I-918 Supplement B certifying you were or will be helpful. Demonstrating helpfulness. This includes reporting the crime, providing information, testifying, or being willing to do so. Who can certify? Police, federal agents, prosecutors, or other authorities investigating or prosecuting the crime. Purpose. It allows victims to come forward without fear, strengthening investigations and prosecution of violent crimes. Exceptions exist for victims whose lack of cooperation is due to severe trauma. What? Exceptions exist for victims. Oh, I guess if you're a victim, right? Yeah, man, that's a trip. But I guess I get it. I guess I get it.
Shoes.
It's been $5.
Nigga, you leave without them shoes.
No.
Bet. And stop
I'm gonna
talking
look it
about
up. I'm gonna look it up
Stop
right now.
talking about it.
Hey,
But
you want to know what is actually probably one of the most shocking things that I've found out in a long time? Is that according to GPT, this motherfucker telling the truth.
Telling you the fucking
I
truth.
mean, I just asked.
Fucking
You
dummy.
visa program.
Comes right up,
I
yeah.
believe- I
Give a
actually
fuck
think
about,
he was
bro.
right.
Listen, my
Cooperation with law enforcement is a required element of eligibility for the U visa program.
Fuck is you talking about? Fuck a rap, fuck a fan. We talking real live shit. Gunna, we know what he did. Thug, Gunna ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Thug, we watched what he did. Every nigga on there done already told, so now it's fuck the streets. But you use the words of the streets to get to where you at.
Yeah, fuck the streets
but
is a
that's
new
not
way
what
of
it's
saying
about,
it's.
though.
And it's so great. Like Wack says he's not in the streets, don't do anything with the streets, but he still cares so much about them. Like, just trip out, right? I mean, the streets are dead though, bro. Everyone's telling. Cameras, phones, even money, bro. You use the pay apps, they're charging you with money laundering now for accepting money for crimes through Cash App and all that.
That's not what about.
You don't know
fuck
what
the
it's about
streets
because you ain't
is.
from the
I do know what
streets.
it's about. I do
You're
know
not
what it's
from the streets.
Burger
Okay, but
Gang.
I understand what they're trying to
You're
say.
not from the
It doesn't
streets.
matter.
Shout
I
out to
understand
Mr.
what they're trying
Dimples.
to say. I still have comprehension power. Academics has
You're
made
not from the
fucking 48
streets.
streams about this shit, and he's
You're
not
not from the
He calls
streets.
himself the king of the sidewalk.
You're not
and he's
from
still
the
able to
streets.
talk about it, right?
So what if he calls? That don't mean he's that. You're not from the streets.
Okay, is he not
You
one of
gotta-
the most
hey,
prominent voices?
Is 100% of
You know
that
what's funny though is I don't know if Ricky has family or whatever, but he said he grew up in South Central, but he grew up in Venice. Venice is not South Central. So I don't know if maybe he had family over there, but that part comes up here soon.
music is 100% of their music about the streets.
Yes.
What we do in the streets.
Yes.
That's what made people follow him, right?
100%.
So now that you didn't went bad, That shit is crazy. That donut.
Hey,
burger
that
is
was
crazy.
fire, Mr. Dimples. That was fire.
Look,
That was amazing.
Mr. Dimples, MISTER
Grab him.
DIMPLES.
If you're gonna talk to him.
Right, bro? You cannot. The only reason why they're doing that is because they didn't.
This Dimples guy bothered me when he started talking eventually too. Like, bro, he tried to make up some shit, but then said he grew up in Bakersfield. Like, calm down. Bakersfield kind of hood. Oildale, that's like the armpit of California for sure. But it's just I wonder, like, bro, has he ever been robbed when he's selling his food at night on the streets?
It went bad. And then they tried to attack Gunna. Gunna the only nigga climbing. Everybody else, nigga, even 21 Savage did 55,000.
Wack, as somebody.
Yeah, but 21 Savage didn't even promote this album at all, right? I did hear after he said the whole F the streets shit that his streams did go up a little bit though.
Who said you encourage young? Wait, should we
Maybe
have
that
Mr.
was the
Dimples
goal, right?
say his piece
No, he's
about
cool.
the spread that we got
no,
right here?
young people.
Wait, but no, wait. Let me get my issue off.
You will
and then
never
can
hear
talk.
me say. You will never hear me say.
You said the streets are dead. You said I wrote out a whole new script
I said what?
for these new guys. If
I
the
never
streets are
wrote-
dead, then what's wrong with saying fuck the streets? The streets is dead.
But that's
Like
two different
these
things.
street niggas can't
They
play
are-
semantics with me. I know how to read.
Hey, bro, listen to me.
I know how to read.
If they would have said it before they got caught telling, I'd have gave it to them. And even 21 Savage is backpedaling. He said maybe I should have said we should have saved the streets. Because, nigga, when the streets is what got you to where you at, and then you violated and got caught, you been telling, but you got caught. Now it's, well, fuck the streets. We're doing this. No.
Wack, you are in the music industry.
I mean, maybe I didn't watch the whole 21 Savage thing, but I mean, bro, the streets are dead, man. You can't get away with anything anymore. There's no longevity in any of it.
Hip hop made $17 billion in the United States this year. You think the streets
that true?
is helping that $17 billion
Yes.
get growth?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, the fuck it isn't.
A lot.
It's these
Merch.
fucking. It's these
Merch.
companies with
Streams.
these machines that have all this fucking resources to put these artists in
Nigga,
front of
you
your
ain't
face
never put an
every
album
single
out in
day.
your life.
I haven't, but I'm smart enough to know that the fucking streets don't run the music
Bro, but-
industry.
okay,
and
that-
these
explain to
retards
me-
think this shit.
Explain to me why a rapper's career more often than not, when they get beat up, robbed, if they snitch, etc., why does that mostly correlate to their career taking a huge shit?
Being over.
Give me an
Because
example.
the
Give me an
validity.
example that wasn't a
Also,
2000s
I
rapper.
interview people all the time who
Dog.
get millions of views that are fucking nobodies, but they're respected in the streets.
Man, there's a
There's
lot.
But that's a little different, Adam. Interviewing dudes that, I mean, yeah, they make music as a hobby, but their whole thing is shooting bang bang people up on the street.
A huge involvement. With,
There's a lot of dudes that had crazy trajectory and were about to blow up and then had some
Yeah.
kind of scandal like
I
that
don't,
happen.
I
and
don't
then-
believe this
Oh,
because I've been to Rolling Loud concerts. I've seen
Wow, dude, hip hop did bring in 15.9 billion last year from streams and sales. But I wonder how much. Here, let me Google how much it's brought in over the
what the
years.
fucking crowd looks like.
We
I
all
see
seen
the
that.
people that are paying the money to be in these spaces.
And those
it's
people
not
care.
the streets that are propping
What
up
you
these
missing, though,
industries.
what you're
those
missing
people
is
care about if you got punked up by your
the
ops.
people on
It trickles
stage.
down.
Look, the
Maybe.
people on stage is who the streets made for these people in the crowd to want to come see.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I have a question, Wack.
I think
Quick
I
question.
think those are delusions
Most artists probably aren't even in the streets. They're just telling stories of what they've seen or making shit up.
of grandeur, and that's what allows us in the African American community and the hip hop community to be basically bullied by this cool guys club of these guys who supposedly have street reputations that now we've seen 10 years later was all
But bro, 2019 hip hop industry brought in 20 billion. 2020 brought in 25 billion, but that's because COVID, right? And then 2022 it brought in 15.9 billion. And then 2023 it doesn't really say how much it brought in yet.
a facade.
Ricky,
Nobody
10
is
years
really
later,
like that.
Ricky,
Nobody.
but
We prop
go
these
back
guys
to the
up
niggas with this shit.
Industry,
Who
and
wasn't
none
like
of them
what?
are really like that.
Who wasn't
and now
like-
we're seeing that it's a
Huh?
facade. But guess what? They're talented artists. They can make good songs. They can fucking
But
market
Ricky,
themselves.
Ricky, you don't
That's
think there's a
cool.
voyeuristic-
There's so much
Ricky,
genius.
I
No,
bet
there's
you
so
won't
much
hear
genius
Kevin
behind
Gates.
this shit.
You won't
that
even
gets
hear
fucking
Ice Cube
torn
say
down
fuck the
about
streets. No,
motherfuckers
fuck no.
saying, "Oh, it's the streets, it's the streets, it's the streets." Get the fuck out of here.
But you don't
We're
think
in
that-
2025, bro?
Ricky, like what Adam said, you don't think there's a voyeuristic aspect of the fan base
I ate
of
the
these
quesadilla, but
of these fans that are paying and trying to see these
oh, listen to this.
of these fans that are paying
Street
and
guard.
going to these Rolling Louds. You don't think that they give a fuck about the whole Game of Thrones voyeuristic aspect of them just caring about?
They don't.
Oh, they do.
I don't.
No,
I
they
think
don't,
maybe
bro.
the
Who's
older
watching Trapple
fans
or
and
Ross?
stuff, I don't
Street
think so.
dudes or regular people?
Regular people.
But they're just more interested in like a story to listen to.
100%.
Who's listening to EBKJ, bro? Street dudes or
Yeah,
everyday
bro,
people?
bro, right.
90% everyday people because there's not that many street dudes.
But why is
We're
Gunna?
talking about such a small demographic that everyone has like the most power to make or break people's careers. That's not fucking true.
Let me make a
Not
Nah, it
true.
does
It's
though. It
never
happens
gonna
all
be
the time.
You're full
For
of
sure.
shit.
In
Let me
hip
make a
hop,
point
Not as
Ricky.
much as it used to.
Let me make a point
Maybe
real
a
quick. There's a
little bit.
reason why Gunna is thriving and the rest of YSL is struggling.
wait, what is that thing?
That's actually a Korean corn dog.
Man, I don't even mean a Korean corn dog. What's going on?
Okay, Wack.
Cheese fool.
Is the fuck the streets? Is that a net negative or a net positive for the hip hop community?
That's a net buster shit.
Nah.
So is that a net negative or net positive?
You won't never hear Game, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, hold on, say fuck the streets. And Cube could claim he started this gangster shit when it come to gangster music, right? You know why? Because his street representation, his street credibility is what made these guys who they are. And guess what? The other rappers followed them, and other rappers followed them.
I mean, Snoop has paperwork from like the late 90s when Suge and them tried to run up on him at the Universal Amphitheater. Snoop ran to the cop, and there's like actual paperwork of Snoop telling in the late 90s.
All rooted and driven from the streets. So when Thug came out and all the rest of them came out, they song Lifestyle and all that was all street driven. You get caught up and now your numbers is down and you trying to figure out a way on how do I get out of this shit. Okay, fuck it. We gonna make, now I'm gonna be real, Brick Baby was doing it before he left. I told Adam, I said, Adam, Brick Baby's finna hang up his street flag and cross over to commercial. When he started doing all the gay shit and all the shit, he was pretty much letting people know.
Nah, he's really gay.
I'm coming over
just living
here.
his truth.
I'm coming over here.
That Korean corn dog, I've never even heard of one of those before. It looks like a regular corn dog, but with, what is that? Like mustard and ketchup drizzled on it?
Right to this commercial shit, right, on some real shit, right? So when you
Adam's response right there to it, like, did he like it, or was he like, oh, this shit's nasty?
right to this commercial shit,
Look at this.
right, on some real shit, right? So when you say fuck the streets,
He like quenched his eyes, thought about it, and then shook it off. Does he finish it?
after you done got caught up violating the street code, we can't respect you.
Especially
'Cause
using
if
that
it was
terminology.
good, he
When you
would have
look at
nodded,
this,
right? He wouldn't
on
have
it-
shook his
This
head.
goes back to the 80s. The first Boogie Down Productions album, you feel me? KRS-One had a Uzi on the album cover. He had an Uzi on the album cover. Criminal Minded, Boogie Down Productions. Right? My
We
guy
don't know.
Dimples knows. So, with that being said, when he became more conscious, when he didn't say, fuck the streets, he just said, I want to help uplift my people. You feel me? That's
We all do.
And that's a complete. There's a difference between maturity and turning your back on who you are in the foundation.
You're not gonna hear me say,
It's not turning your back. Look, everybody deals with this, right?
how
When
you know about it? You never was in the
People,
streets.
just let me land. When athletes
Nigga,
stop
you don't
playing,
have a voice for the
when
streets.
athletes, I don't, but I grew up in South Central. I grew up.
You
I
don't have a
did.
voice for the street.
I think Ricky grew up in Venice. That's like what I was saying a few minutes ago. This is the first time I ever heard him say he grew up in South Central.
Okay, who gives a fuck? Our communities need radical change, bro. We are living 20 years behind America, bro. Niggas is acting like it's 2005 out here, getting caught up for petty crimes when there's a fucking Ring doorbell on every camera. The streets are dead. Motherfuckers is making little homies, and they're not even worried about what their little homies is doing, and everybody's talking about he's in violation, he's in violation, he's in violation, because there's no fucking order. There's no structure. You don't know what order is. And niggas need to let it go.
Even Spotify said in that interview that he did with Adam that he's happy his son doesn't want anything to do with the streets and he's worried about gaming and doing other stuff. Back in the day when we didn't have the gaming system and all the online stuff and everything to keep you busy, you were just outside running around. Nowadays, these kids don't have to be outside running around getting into trouble. They're like, education is the first key to the puzzle, piece to the puzzle, and teaching them that there's more in life. And definitely not getting face tattoos when you're underage, because that just kind of like takes you 10 steps back.
Oh,
you don't know what order is.
I do know what order is.
And I'm gonna tell you this.
I do know what order is.
Real
it's being a productive member of society who has the ability to not be treated like a second-rate citizen.
Respectfully, let's not talk.
What the hell is Adam doing?
About the streets, or you say something disrespectful.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You have to
calm
down, Turbo.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Because there's some street niggas walking around here.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Leave that shit out your mouth, because I'm not these other niggas.
Saying this, though.
I'm not gonna talk about the shit y'all do, whatever you do, because I don't do it. I don't know what it is. But stop speaking on the streets.
Wack, you know this. You say it all the time. If we're gonna progress as people, we gotta let this mind state go.
Because really, what you finna say?
What?
Is you gonna down some shit where some real motherfuckers over there that we got real respect for.
I don't have to disrespect anybody's hood to talk about these overarching themes. I don't have to bro,
Are you going I tell you what neighborhood you want to go to have this conversation? We take you to that
I'll
block.
go to any neighborhood to have this conversation. And I'm pretty sure there's a person in that neighborhood that has some good sense that will say, this young brother.
You gonna say fuck the streets?
Nah, I'm not gonna say fuck the streets. I'm gonna talk about what the message means. It's a very simple message.
You wanna go to Oakwood Park with the show lines.
I can go to any neighborhood and have this conversation with anybody who has a fucking brain, bro. We need to stop perpetuating this shit. We talking about breaking cycles, bro. These niggas are going to jail, ruining their lives for nothing, for an image that doesn't get you anywhere. It's not manly.
And you niggas is sucking dick.
Taking care of your family. Who's sucking dick?
You weird niggas. I'm telling you, leave the streets alone. Because I'm going to get at you. On power root.
He does have a point, though.
Why does it have to be this huge dichotomy?
Because, nigga, you ain't got the right rank of respect to have this conversation. Go find a circle of square niggas.
You yourself say that we have to let this stuff go.
But what you're not going to do,
where does it start?
Is shit on a lot of these niggas that died.
I'm not shitting
and
on
talk
anybody.
Crazy because a nigga will slap the shit out of you and take your manhood and one of them institutions while you holler in the streets.
But Wack,
you can't handle it.
But how am I shitting on somebody? Who am I disrespecting?
Escalated to about niggas' brains and all this shit.
What you mean?
Brain pop.
It's like, and the only reason Wack tries to big this up is because he ain't spent 20 years in prison, wasted his life, and screwed it all off. He had a trucking company, did good, signed people. I mean, he probably fucking got his rights back and able to carry that strap that he had on him that day when you seen him giving Flacco a hard time.
Our niggas, fuck all that.
Bro, because it's a pretty
niggas got the power.
And I think he was underage when he caught that case, so that might play a part in it too.
Power to get rid of your brains.
But why wouldn't you say?
That's fine, but
kill that shit,
plenty
bro.
of black people have died for the progress of black people.
Fuck all that. Blacks, Mexicans, Asians, everybody in the streets. It ain't just one race.
Okay, so what are you saying?
What I'm saying is this.
Help me understand what you're trying to tell me.
What I'm saying is you're not going to sit here and just shit on the streets.
I'm not shitting on the streets.
Right? In front of a street. I'm a street nigga.
I'm not shitting on the streets.
That's where I come from.
I haven't said anything bad about
You're not going to do that and not get smashed.
Bro,
like, why does Wack start bringing up fucking threatening violence, bro? That's right there when I was just like, bro, what are you doing, bro? You can't even debate somebody. You want to start threatening them to try to shut them up.
You will get smashed.
Bro, you're trying to make
some street niggas
like
out there.
I'm disrespecting everybody when you have
You're not going to disrespect. No, I say the kids. But when you get to talking about these niggas in the streets ain't got no brains, and these niggas in the... I know some niggas in the streets that'll do some other shit with you.
It's a lot of people that are smart in the streets and understand this message and understand that we got to move past this.
We know that.
How much are we going to start?
What you're going to do,
are we gonna keep
what you're going to do is refrain from the fuck the streets. Do we need to improve?
And Ricky was just using that because that's the title that everyone's been running with lately. I mean, the proper thing to say is the streets are dead. People need to go another way.
Yeah. Fuck the
To be
streets.
fair, Ricky didn't start the fuck the streets movement.
do you
We're
say
not-
the streets are dead? Do you say the streets are dead?
From where I come from, what they are today, absolutely.
So if you're saying,
But you don't know what I mean,
is the
though.
difference? No,
But
no.
what do I mean
Okay,
by
then,
that?
Then explain it to me. Explain it.
You
to
don't
me
know
in
what
your
I mean
words.
by
No,
that.
Explain it to me in your.
Dude, Adam is just grubbing, huh? Cheat day, Adam? You're going to have to work out double time to work all that off.
Because you
so I can
wasn't
understand
around
the
to
dialogue.
know once upon a time, a nigga could walk in the projects and in 3 hours move 5,000-10,000, dub for dub. You can go over here, do this. Everything was going on. It was real money flowing through there. You couldn't drive down a lot of these streets, these known streets, Rosecrans, Slauson, Crenshaw, these known streets, you couldn't drive down them if you wasn't from over there. You get your ass blocked in, snatched out, and won't make it out of there.
Can I ask you
so
something
when
though,
you
right?
can drive everywhere,
Bro, I got caught tagging in the Rascals neighborhood. It's like kind of like Nella, like northeast LA. Bro, a dude jumped out the bushes and put a gun to my chest. I was like, bro, I'm cool. I'm just catching a tag. He wasn't happy, but thank God he didn't pull the trigger, bro, because he jumped out. Bro, I don't know where the hell this guy came from. Jumped out, put the gun right to my chest, and I was like, oh my God, is this how it ends? But he was just like, pack up and get the hell out of here. So I packed up and got the hell out of there.
stop light for light.
But bro, that was like the late 90s, bro. Wack's only a couple years older than me, so I definitely know what he's talking about. Just growing up in LA. It was different in the 90s, bro. Way different. Once the internet came and these gangsters, like, bro, at one point, gangsters didn't leave the block or their little neighborhood. Once the internet came out and people started moving around and getting around, it changed.
Ain't no money flowing through what it is. You got a lot of niggas that's dope fiends, a lot of niggas moving out. Yeah, the streets from what they were to what it was today is definitely dead. The streets wasn't meant to be a church. Nigga, it was a place of survival.
Okay, so when people are saying that, when people are saying, quote
I mean, it was the lack of knowledge to know there's better shit in life is what it was, I think.
unquote, fuck the streets, this is the moment, right? And we already have said.
These are not people.
Listen, we've already
These is
said
niggas
the
I got
streets are
caught
dead.
telling.
We've already said the streets are dead. So if you know a company is failing, why are you going to keep investing money in it on an annual basis, on a monthly basis, if you know that company is not profitable anymore?
So you calling the streets a company?
Yes, I'm calling it a company because you were talking about money. You can move 20, 50,000 through the projects and everything was cool. So let's talk about it in the money sense.
So here goes the
So
thing.
the streets, people aren't
First
getting out
of
the
all,
streets the way
none
they
of
used
these
to, right?
niggas, all these niggas is just rappers.
Let me get a poll in the chat. Ricky
all
or
these,
Wack
all
in
these
this
niggas
conversation.
is just rappers.
It's crazy. You guys see that poll yesterday? Ricky won that shit by like 75%.
Rappers, for
Yeah.
one.
But
And
what-
these are rappers that prostituted the streets to become who they are today with their fan base. So now you violated and got
But it's like Wack's arguing the rapper side. I think Ricky's just arguing like the community-based side. So it's like two different arguments they're having right here.
caught and people holding it against you, and now it's fuck the streets. When Thug got out, he was pushing the streets until that recording came out, and it fucked him up. Now it's fuck the streets.
But that was the
Okay,
biggest
but
issue with
can we-
Thug, though.
can
Is
we
the
say
fact
More
that
because he caught a Rico, right?
Can we stay with
Right.
the example that I gave though? Why?
When he
are
caught
you
the
still
Rico, he
putting-
wasn't saying
Why,
fuck the streets.
why should people still be putting stock in the streets, glorifying the streets, and not disparaging the streets if it's not something that is returning what it once used
Let
to?
me tell you why
It's a
we should
source of
glorify
pain
the
and
streets.
Suffering for our people.
Let me tell you why we should glorify the streets.
Why we should glorify the
yeah,
streets.
nigga. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Little
curious.
broke nigga.
I'm curious.
Don't help.
He's doing the Hellcat thing.
Broke ass nigga.
I'm okay with that.
Nigga, glorified nigga that come from the street, right?
See, White
swear-
Adam put his arm on him.
We
Should
should
glorify the
yeah,
streets.
nigga. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Little
curious.
broke nigga.
I'm curious.
Don't help
Square
Adam.
broke ass nigga.
I'm okay with that.
Nigga, glorified nigga that come from the street, right? Who's doing what I'm doing. So Wack, you come from the streets, and what are you doing? This dude come from the streets, he got a whole merch company. This dude
But if you remember, Wax talked about it a bunch of times. When he got out of jail, he said he knew there was no future in this and everything, so he left and got a trucking company and totally avoided everything.
who got a streaming company. Everything coming out the streets
You're talking
ain't
about
bad.
evolution. You're talking about evolution.
Well, motherfucker, are you do you want me to erase it and act like I didn't come from that and say, just see me from this point on?
Let me get back to my
no,
original
nigga.
point. I was saying this. Everybody struggles with this. You even see it with athletes the most. When you have to transition out of being what you've been for years. I've been an athlete since I was 12 years old. I went to the league. I won a Super Bowl, and now I can't do it anymore. I've aged out. People go through depression. It fucks them up. They can't handle it.
They got CTE.
It's the same shit with people in the streets. It's like motherfuckers
Them niggas.
You guys see Devontae Adams punch the fan the other day? He got suspended for like 2 games without pay.
Ain't in the streets.
I'm proud that
Or
I
not Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf, right?
took my life all the way to these heights.
Them niggas ain't in the streets.
I'm talking about people that are in the streets.
Did you hear what 21 said? I think you should use him some more. Keep him with you and use him. Yeah, we knew he wasn't street when he told, and we swept it under the rug.
If I land my point, it's gonna make too much.
You don't have a point in the streets.
I do have a point.
Look, in your world, you're Ricky.
Damn, I forgot. It's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. Why is the damn gardener here?
Streets, you a fuck nigga.
Bro, okay, that's like saying, okay, just because I'm a square,
real.
FBI agents who are major squares, they have a play in the streets.
And in the streets, they the police.
They're arresting people.
So what respect they get in the streets?
They're picking how many years they're gonna serve.
Do you think they respect the FBI agent in the street?
No, but they're part of the streets.
Okay, then FBI. No, they're not. Stupid.
So is the grandma living in the hood right now? Is the grandma living in the hood right now? Who pays property taxes? Whose house is getting?
Hold on, my gardener's yelling. Give me 1 second. Let me play.
There's drive-bys happening in her neighborhood. Is she not a part of the streets? Is she not a part?
Oh, she's a part of that community.
Okay, bro, but that's the thing. Is the streets?
You just said the FBI is part of the streets.
Communities, bro. We live in communities. The streets is this facade that was built up so one guy could make all this money.
You sure it's a facade?
It's a concept.
I can bring niggas.
That's all I always say, bro. To change the streets, man, you need to invest in the education for the kids and let them know there's more options in life than what they see outside on the block. Because if you changed one generation of kids and got them to see the finer things in life, I feel like a lot of this shit would just go away.
Niggas in there been shot 10, 12. There's no facade.
Real quick, genuine question.
I'm glad that you brought that up. Someone who's been shot 9 times in the streets. OG.
Nigga, we ain't got to go to no 50 Cent.
Okay, but
say right here.
Think about it.
Every time I'm about to prove a point,
But was the street code? The street code was invented to protect these communities, right?
That's a fact.
Does it do that?
No.
What?
Would anybody even?
This
really
is crazy. When Wack tries to say this, bro, this is like.
Argue that it
Not
does.
today.
Are you crazy?
At one point in time, it may have, but
You
not today.
saying niggas don't protect their community?
Yeah, when it was communication revolution in progress, for sure. But as soon as they're out robbing shit, shooting shit up, influenced by it all, yeah, no.
Is it about
What part
that?
of the community is being protected, Wack? What part of the
Their
community?
neighborhood.
The children, the little girl
fact.
children, the little boy children, the grandmas, all that stuff
That's
is
a
being
fact.
protected to
That's
the
a fact.
highest order that it possibly can be.
That's a fact.
So what happens when you make a little homie? What happens when you put somebody on the hood? Are you protecting him?
Yeah, you definitely protected him.
Oh my God.
You know why?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you why, little guy.
Oh
This
my
little
God.
homie.
Instead
little homie,
of
look.
telling them
Hey,
go
let me
play football.
No.
Scholarship.
Let me wake you up, little
Look
guy.
at Big U's son.
Hey, bro,
He's
leave
the
that
top
out.
linebacker
Hey,
in the
bro.
NFL right
Hey,
now.
bro, you don't know
He's getting
nothing about Big U,
prestigious
son. Shut
awards
the fuck up.
In the NFL
You don't
right
know nothing
now
about Big U,
because
son.
he was protected from the streets to go make something
was
of
what?
himself. He was
You
protected
big
from the
dummy.
streets.
I watched that kid grow up in Crenshaw, Slauson, run around the overhills, the fronts, around the biggest killers. You stupid motherfucker.
I'm not
You talking to me
taking
about a
that
nigga I
away
helped
from him,
raise.
but I'm saying
What I'm telling
he
you is,
evolved into
let's get back to the
something
little
bigger.
homie. The little homie that got put on and goes to jail for the robbery, whether he got put on or not, he was still gonna be a robber. So guess what happens
That's
now?
not fair to say.
No,
You can't
I don't
say
agree
that.
with
You
that.
can't say that he was
You don't
destined to
get
be a
it.
robber. He could have
If you waking up broke every day,
Serena Williams and Serena grew up in Compton in the hood. Did they grow up to be prostitutes? No, they became some of the most prolific athletes that ever existed on
that's
planet
their
Earth.
daddy.
They
have
also
their
had a
fucking-
good. They also
That's
had
got a
a
good
parent
dad.
that
Yeah.
took them
Okay,
out of
that
that.
could be
So
anybody,
you have
bro.
to take the people
No.
There are
out of the
people
hood.
in the hood that gangbang that have two
Yeah, it
parents.
starts with the parents,
Listen,
but bro,
people
somebody
in it,
got to
so the
give
little
up the
nigga
fucking.
who got put on. So
the
now
dumb
when he
thoughts.
goes does a robbery that he was gonna do regardless, right? He go to that county jail.
You influenced
Who you
by
think
people to
protect-
do it.
The streets.
But you kind of don't have a choice when you go to jail, though.
But when you put him on, when you put somebody on,
But there's a lot of black dudes, like even Suspect, bro, that aren't from gangs, and they're just fine. They actually have less trouble when they're not from a gang, because then they ain't got all the squabbles and everything.
and they get gang tattoos, bro. I've only been put in cuffs one time in my neighborhood. The first thing the cops did, I'm with a white person, Asian person, whatever. We're a mixed group. They pull me aside, fucking have my cuffs behind my black. Oh, you one of them showline Crips? Start lifting up my shirt, start lifting up my fucking everything, checking my entire fucking body. And that's when I learned. I said, oh shit, you're a second-class citizen if you're a part of this shit. They're violating my rights. Right now, they're violating my rights, 110%.
How does that violate your rights?
Huh? How's that?
How does
Because
that?
he's soft.
They have me in handcuffs, and they're starting to do like an exterior search for no reason. They don't.
You were just
handcuff-
walking down the street.
Well, no, he's saying as opposed to his other homies who were.
Even us white boys in the valley, bro, if you look a little thuggish, as soon as they put the handcuffs on you, they lift up your stomach to see if you got the valley on it.
pulled
Different
over in
races.
the
Getting
car,
profiled.
and they pulled me out of the car and put me in handcuffs. No one else
I'ma
is in
feel like
handcuffs,
Chris
by the
Brown
way.
here with y'all.
And they start looking all through my shit. Basically taking my clothes off, trying to identify.
Listen, honey bun, if you can't handle it, move.
Now you're standing up for the
See,
cops.
Wack100.
I'm pro-black. I'm pro-black. No, I'm pro-black. This is pro-black.
As you are, you've been sweating about it.
Louis,
bet.
come here, get over here.
But what I'm
Louis,
bro, come on.
Louis,
As square as you are.
He's
Fucking whack.
still okay.
I'm
get over
fine.
here.
I'm fine.
Lay down,
I'm fine.
get over here, lay
I'm
down.
alright. I'm okay.
Is your
I'm
wrist
alright.
okay?
Whack, before you leave.
I'm good.
Do
I'm
you
good.
need a hug?
No, this is what the street guys do to try to belittle the common sense man. This is what they do to try to belittle
You got
us.
more common sense to me?
Right now, I feel like in this argument, I do.
Think you do?
I think you agree with me more, but you don't want to say that.
What I'm telling you is,
Yeah, the problem is, yeah, some of you are right. Like, Wack's arguing the rappers, a small group, where Ricky's trying to argue the whole gangbanging culture and all that. Right? All right, I seen the comments be going crazy, so let me go back through them. I just didn't want to stop and, like, keep stopping it and go back and forth. Top of the morning, Charlie D. Yeah, why was Ricky talking about Aiden Ross? I did see that. I didn't really tune in too much, but why is he upset with Aiden? I mean, Dante, look at Gunner, bro. He's on top of the world, and he quote unquote told. Yeah, it's funny. That's what my daughter wants. She wants a Jeep. Whenever we see him, she's like, that's what I want. I remember, do they ride better than they used to? I mean, I remember growing up and riding in a Jeep. The bro, it was like, Louis, get over here. It was like really wobbly and shaky. They probably got better suspension by now, huh? Yeah, I did hear Gumby was going to be on it. And, oh, I haven't looked at the updated one, but who's Ether? Louis! Get the hell over here. Lay down. You're not going to start barking. Oh, is Ether that girl that was on, the competition that one day? Is that girl Ether? Top of the morning, Sev. Top of the morning, Scared Soul. Top of the morning, Snoop. No, yeah, Scared Soul. Wack, yeah, he did, he did say, well, I shot the guy in the face 20 times with the BB gun. Top of the morning, Miles. Yeah, you're right, Snoop. Wack always do be trying to like little Ricky and hating on him. I mean, Ricky does say a bunch of dumb shit, though. Like the other day, I seen him talking about the rap news, street politics, and talking about how this double S works. I was like, bro, you have no clue, bro. Like, you sound dumb. Top of the morning, irate. Yeah, Snoop, damn, that much? How you found that, Donnie? I forget what I was talking about at that point. Oh, I just Googled it. How much did hip hop make last year? And then how much did hip hop make each year for the last 5 years? I think I did see the beginning when he was talking about the religious shit, and he said he's been Christian forever. I was like, bro, then why were you representing Judaism the whole time? Like, I fuck with you, Lush, but you do be flip-flopping like pancakes sometimes, brother. Dante, I think that Mr. Dimple guy showed up because did you see Wack had all those girls coming for the competition or whatever? That's when you see me in the comments was like, bro, I'm out of here. I ain't trying to see these girls talk about their competition. And then they had that filming guy with the camera strapped to him. And it's weird. Like, they're competing to work with Blueface or something. Yeah, Snoop, I think Gush hasn't been back since that day we were giving him a hard time for sending Lush money. Remember when we were all like, bro, he was like, oh, I got 15 grand from work and blah, blah, blah. He hasn't been back in the chat since then, unless he's in one of his other accounts, because he said he got like 4 or 5 accounts he'd be commenting from, but I thought they all have Gush in the name. Top of the morning, rock and roll. Yeah, yesterday scared so they were eating because, yeah, fucking Wack brought a food truck or whatever. Because they had all those girls coming on to finish off their competition or whatever. Top of the morning, 7. Guinea pig on a stick. We did have 2 guinea pigs, but one passed away because they're like 5 years old, so we got 1 guinea pig left. All kids want animals, bro. We had a hamster, we had lizards, a guinea pig. I feel like we had another animal in the mix at one point, but you know how kids are. Top of the morning, dishonor. All right. Damn, we got a lot of comments, bro. I'm trying to scroll through them and answer back the main ones. Top of the morning, Jay Swags. No, for sure, Sam. I remember smoking. Man, I was smoking before school in 8th grade. I remember my last week in 8th grade, we got busted with weed. And my homegirl's mom would sell it to us, which, you know, looking back, probably ain't the right thing to do. But I had some, and then my homie wanted to see it, which I should have never let him see it, because, like, you know how I told you yesterday, it'd send me home early, so I'd come back up to school. I went and scored, came back, and then my homie was like, let me see it. So I showed it to him, and then the SRO cop came, and he just handed it to the other homie, like, scared like a fucking weenie. And, yeah, because they didn't catch me with it, so my homie that he handed it to got kicked out. And then my homebro's mom, she'll still thank me to this day because we follow each other, and then I see her every once in a blue moon. She'll still thank me like, dude, thank God you didn't tell on me when you were in 8th grade because that could have messed up my whole life. I'm like, bro, I don't get down like that. Especially it's only a nickel bag of swag. Scared. So, Lush needs to get Kenny some new Air Forces for Christmas, huh? Yeah, my bad. I'm just trying to fucking go through these comments real quick. Anyone asking questions? Top of the morning, Jake. Top of the morning, Steven. Oh, that's what happened? They called DK by his full government name and he got all mad? I just seen the clip. Top of the morning, Ocho. Yeah, just the problem in that argument, they're arguing two different sides of it. Like, Wack was trying to talk about the few rappers. Ricky was trying to talk about the whole of South Central. Stress weed, like, bro, that's like the Mexican brick weed. Because Chronic, it was out. I mean, we were young in middle school, so we obviously couldn't afford the good shit. But OG started hitting, and Bubba started hitting like early 2000s. But before that, I remember, bro, I was selling brick weed, and then I went to re-up, and this was probably like 99, 98. And my hookup said, I only got this Chronic. And so I was getting like a pound of brick for like $2.50. And then, bro, it was a half ounce for $200. And I was like, damn, bro, like a little ass bag compared to, you know, a fucking pound of swag. And I grabbed it. I sold that shit in less than an hour. And I just never looked back. Never looked back. Louis, lay down. Lay down. And you can't bark at the damn, top of the morning, OG. All right, like I said, I didn't really, top of the morning, Tyler. No, that shit was, 26 years ago. I don't think I gotta say allegedly anymore. Yeah, Dejan was supposed to come today at 12, so I didn't really get a chance to line up a bunch of topics because I was getting ready for him to come, setting up my other mic and getting everything dialed in. But he tapped out because of the rain. So we're just kind of freeballing it today. Yeah, that swag was good. And then when you got that Pretendo from AZ, that's what it was right there. Canada, I mean, it was an era, but the Beasters, bro, it got old quick, man. It got old quick. But right here in the valley where I'm from is where we made OG big. The valley, bro, like, we put numbers on the table, bro. A lot of people grew some bomb shit. Them Beasters were all right, but they got old really quick. Big old light green, long orange hair. Yeah, Humble, they did it, but they were mainly outdoor in the late 90s, early 2000s. They had some indoor going, but even the OG cut that made it up to Humble came from LA. Is there any other no jumper stuff we should talk about? Cat piss for sure. My homie, actually Gunner's dad and Duel, he tattooed some shit on me, my Outcast, and some shit on my leg. They used to grow that cat piss right there in Hollywood. Yeah, the thing with outdoor is if you grow the right strain, then it'll be good outdoor. But the problem with outdoor, bro, is all the earth elements and the dust and everything gets blown across it, and that's what kind of gives it the weird flavor. But if you got like a sealed greenhouse where you don't get all the outdoor elements, for sure, the way the sun cooks the terps, I feel like makes it more stonier, definitely more stickier. But the problem is, man, when all the earth elements hit it, that's what gives it the weird flavor. And then if it's humid, that's what makes the plant spread apart. So sometimes it won't be like dense. But you get the right strains growing outdoor. That's like Skittles. It took them a long time to perfect Skittles to grow it indoor. Skittles was an outdoor strain for years. I gave a lot of fucking years to the weed game. Oh, for sure. I had grows, Tyler. I won 2 cannabis cups in 2014 back to back. I've definitely did the damn thing. The weed game ain't like it once was, though, man. Ain't like it once was. Top of the morning, Blug Talk. Yeah, the BC, but in the early 2000s, when good weed was just starting to make its way around, a lot of people didn't know the difference. I mean, even I really didn't know the difference until I started getting the OG and the Bubbas and all those. That shit was 25 a gram all the way up when it first hit the streets. Yeah, Dante, everything's pretty much a hybrid now. Like back when, you know, you had the Purple Urkel and Trainwreck and all those. Like, those were the last era when strains were like original or whatever. And I'm sure those were even crossed. But nowadays, everything's just so mixed up. Top of the morning, Joseph. I ain't tripping, bro. Everything comes to an end. I was starting to get a little burnt out there at the end anyways. It felt like Groundhog Day. And then, you know, when something starts feeling like a dead-end job where you ain't gonna get no more money out of it, it's time to, you know, move on. But since I have a wife and kids, I would have kept showing up just because I needed to check for them. But 6 months, I'll be doing better. No, yeah, Tyler, cherry pie was some bomb shit for sure. No, for sure. I'm about to start having some of the weed homies come by. I talked to a couple of them, just juggling time and everything. I just really got to double down and really just start having them come by. Because, bro, I know like Aaron from DNA. I know a lot of people that been in the game that I think will be some really good conversations. Yeah, I start the driving next week. I start the behind the wheel, and I gotta get 30 hours behind the wheel, and then I take the test. I passed my drug test. I did the ELDT. I did all the classroom hours. Pretty much done everything. So now I just got to get those 30 behind the wheel hours. That starts next week, and then I'll be done. No, LA Confidential was an era. That was some bomb shit for sure. But is there any other no jumper stuff I should react to? I guess let's see what on the clip channel. And then it's like Wack calling that dude Wacko. For a while, bro, Wacko was like the boogeyman. No one wanted to talk about him. Yeah, Jake, those edibles Adam be eating, that's Delta 8 or whatever. That's weed you can order online anywhere. That shit ain't real fucking, I mean, The thing with Delta 8 though is I got a homie that grows the same weed for California recreational that he grows for Delta 8 to sell at all the smoke shops across fucking the US. It's just the Delta 8, you have to pick it a little earlier. But that's like loopholes in it, you know? But pretty much you just got to pick it a little earlier for it to be the Delta 8 or THCA or whatever. But I know a lot of people that grow the same product for both sides. It's the same product, same cuts for both sides, just picked a little earlier. Is there any other good shit right here? If not, let's trip out on Finesse2Tymes, and then I'll talk about some of the topics I had lined up to go over with Dejan. But man, you see Finesse2Tymes yesterday? This dude's looking like a skeleton, bro. Like, damn, bro. Homeboy is like, Jesus Christ, bro. Even like opiates, I feel like don't even make you look this bad sometimes. Like, bro, now if you off that that black, then for sure you might not shit for fucking 3 weeks, but like, bro, he looking like he little methiana, dude. If it was tripping. I was trying to find that video. I seen it pop up yesterday of him with his girl in the bathroom. He was looking a little healthier, but man, bro, Finesse2Tymes, bro. He had I forget what album it was, like 2-3 years ago, bro. I listened to that thing for a couple months, bro. Finesse2Tymes can rap. He got some good songs, but this ain't it, bro. Even like lean, bro. If you drinking lean, like that shit makes you gain weight, not get all sucked up and skinny like this. And then like I was like putting the head out there, like he definitely got like some tweaker mannerisms going on. And just like I was moving, like, bro, the opiates don't do that to you, at least from my experience. They might make you start itching and scratching and shit, but bro. This was on a Seek one, bro, for sure, man. Crazy, right? Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, for sure, OG. He's Walking Dead right there. I mean, Brick said he's getting out soon, man. That's what he be saying. From the beginning, bro, Daytays, I was hoping he would get like 4 to 5 years. I don't think he'll probably get the 7.5 to 9.5. Maybe get a little bit less, but I mean, bro, if he gets out in April on a year house arrest, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, bro, 4 to 5. I'm thinking 4 to 5. If I had to use my educated guess, I think it'll be like 4 to 5. Yeah, that trank is crazy, huh, Dante? They be mixing that shit with everything now. Yeah, Munchie and Ant, Snoop, they always had some kind of like tension, bro. Like Ant just don't like debating for the most part, And anytime they start debating, Ant just like wasn't really feeling it. I did kind of feel some tension a few times, but I thought they were like homies. They talk about being in jail together. I thought they were a little more closer than I guess they technically are, because they made it seem like they had a bunch of history in life of being around each other. I think Munchie was just trying to pod and talk shit, where I don't think Ant really fully understands that about podcasting. But yeah, sometimes when they had that one argument about Woody, I was just like, damn, bro, like the tone of your all voices is like y'all almost want to fight. Like they keep just upping the ante a little bit. That shit was a little weird. No, you're right, Dante. Ant don't get it. He's an eagle. He's still an eagle right now, right? What? His alter eagle? Or what was the hell he said? Yeah, if Brick did tell like that, I don't think it's good for anybody, bro. Especially the platform. Like, bro, a lot of people already call Adam the police. A lot of people already talk shit. Like, even when I left there, a lot of my homies were like happy and opened up to me about how not really upset, but like happy I wasn't there, bro. Because the word on the streets is not good about No Jumper, bro. It kind of ruins, like, especially all the potters that go up there and people work. It kind of ruins their image a lot. Like, even my homie in jail, when he talks about it, because it's something to talk about, everybody hates on Adam, bro. Everybody calls the whole platform the police. It just, the word on the streets is not good about the place. Man, damn. Dejan really fumbled for me today, bro, because I was getting ready for him. Was trying to line up topics to conversate with him about. And since he flaked, man, I'm just kind of like free-balling it. All right, let's see what else I got here. What do you guys think about YouTube not being counted towards the streams? This is something I was going to talk to Dejan about today. I mean, we could video chat, but bro, he only lives like 30 minutes away. I wanted to react to music, talk about a bunch of shit. I mean, easier just to be face to face in the same room than video chatting. Soon we're going to do that Discord shit and get a bunch of people where we all talk together at once. But here they asked, they asked Bootleg Kev what he thinks about YouTube streams not counting anymore. Kind of interesting, right? Like, why does Billboard not mess with YouTube on that? Maybe because, but I mean, any streaming platform, you can okey doke the numbers, right?
There's a situation happening with YouTube pulling out of Billboard.
Right.
Rappers like Russ have been like, you know, saying, yo, this is kind of makes Billboard kind of fall off.
Right.
As far as the relevance for like engaging where artists are at.
Scared soul.
What do you think about this? This is a big shift.
Yeah, I think Russ is right. I think I think ever since the streaming era kind of came in, I think Billboard has kind of lost its relevance. When a certain amount of streams equals a sale, I do think like the streaming era being ushered in has kind of already kind of devalued Billboard in general, because like what's an album sale anymore?
Right.
Losing YouTube, you look at an artist like NBA YoungBoy, like so much of his audience is on YouTube. So it's like if you lose that, how do you make up for that and quantify his impact on, the Billboard chart when so much of his audience is on YouTube? And, to me, it's a correlation to just ticket sales. It's like, artists could, of course, care about Billboard. I mean, all these major record labels, their bonus structures all revolve around Billboard placements.
Right.
You know, so these labels are still gonna give a because their bonuses depend on Billboard.
So this ain't the end. This isn't the beginning of the end of Billboard.
No, I mean, look, they're still gonna push. Like the labels got like all these A&Rs and all these VPs and SVPs. Their bonus structures are all written. Hey, if you get a certain amount of number ones or whatever, you're gonna get a bonus. So they're still gonna push for that. Now, the relevancy of a Billboard chart, so whether or not you're successful, the barometer of whether or not you're successful, is just not the same. And it hasn't been the same, and it's even worse now. So my whole thing is like, if you're an artist, sure, if you get on Billboard, you'll take it. But to me, the real barometer of what moves the needle is, can you sell tickets? Hard ticket sales. Like, does your music really resonate with people? Because numbers can be manipulated.
And that's a good point. So I wonder, do you think it would be a value for Billboard to look into maybe adding ticket sales into the factor?
I do think so. You gotta go on stage now. Okay, I think they do gotta figure out a way that if you lose YouTube, how do you make up for it? You bring ticket sales, Live Nation gets involved, who knows? But we'll see.
I mean, that's kind of interesting, the ticket sale part. And Snoop, yeah, you're right. What about YouTube Music? Seems like there's just some backroom drama going on between all that, right? Seems like there's some backroom drama for sure. I know, that's why I was wanting Dejan to come by so I could show him how my setup is and everything, and show him that you could really do it yourself. Like, you really don't need to be hiring a production company to come all the time. Which one was it? Was it a live? Like, was it with just him and Bo? Because him and Bo do it off his computer. Or does he talk about firing him? That was Bootleg Kev. But did you see that Token Tech 9 song they dropped the other day, bro? That shit, man, those fools both rap fast as hell.
We're live. I'm not really feeling your energy today, Dejan.
Well, oh well.
I'm not feeling the energy. And it's a holiday episode.
It is.
And you got on Broke Capper for ruining
I didn't
Halloween episode.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're doing a little bit of broke capping and you're ruining the Christmas episode.
This is not the Christmas episode. We had a Christmas episode last week.
Does he just stop popping it at the beginning, or how far in did he start popping it?
And former production ruined it. We're going to talk about that in a minute. That was the Christmas episode.
So you're taking out your... And we'll call it anger. Can we call it anger? Something short. Not too far off, right? A little bit of anger involved. You're taking it out on me. I'm not appreciating it.
I feel like I was pretty polite to you so far.
I don't think so. I think the politest thing you did was
tell you that I'm not attracted to you.
See, that's why this is why we will never beat the false sick allegations that the chat likes to contribute.
Yeah, because I'm
to
not
our
attracted to
live
you.
It's sick. It's a sick allegation.
Somebody said the holiday episode was horrible. We about to talk about that. I owe y'all an apology. I gotta crash out on your boys in a minute for fucking up.
But was it the live for the Christmas party? I was supposed to go to the Christmas party, but man, I think Dejan's like a night owl because he be doing everything super late, bro. Half the time I'm asleep by 10.
Holiday episode. Yeah, 7, what's the deal? What's the deal? Look, 7, I opened up the screen you brought me. I don't know how to work it just yet, but give me the Wednesday and I'm gonna know how to work it.
Wait, work what?
Yeah, that's dope, 7. You got him that thing we were DMing about. Once he gets that set up, it'll make his life a whole lot easier.
That screen that 7 brought me.
Tight.
They trying to blast you. I don't care what they say. They want $150 for something that they want. I didn't pay them the balance. I pay them $300 a week, $150 when they get here, $150 when they leave.
Yeah.
They did such a terrible job. I'm not giving you the other $150. The screen went black. Our audio went out.
That's out.
We had to restart the screen.
That's out.
And y'all showed up late. Y'all showed up after Almighty Suspect and TF Third.
Yeah, it's over.
You're not getting the other $150 from me.
And I've been in this position for a while. I wouldn't have paid him either.
Yeah, no way. It's like I pay you.
But that's when it fucked up. Did he crash out on that stream with him, or does he crash out on this stream with him?
$300 every week.
About
on
him.
time. You never had no issue getting payment from me. That was the last episode of the year, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Let's the chat warm up. Palm trees in the chat. I'll try to lift my spirits. Both said I'm in a bad mood. Palm trees in the chat. If you can hear me.
Pause. Nutmix.
Nutmeg, idiot.
Nutmeg.
Yeah.
Where'd the nut come from? What are you talking about?
You know what nutmeg is?
I don't, but it sounds sick.
It's a spice that you put in.
It's a spice.
Yeah, it's
a
made
spicy
from
nut.
Shaving a nut. It's like
it's shaving
powder,
a nut.
The powder from shaving.
It just
a
keeps
nut.
getting sicker and sicker, Dejan.
I guess.
It's sicker and sicker. It comes from shaving
Yeah, I think Flacco lost like 40 pounds so far.
a nut. It's
all is well. No, the Christmas party
What's
was
going
lit.
on with that, Dejan?
The bar was lit. The food was lit. The females showed up.
You see, Seven, you were shaking it for Bo. I did catch that clip.
Up and shook some ass. Shout out to Tam. She held us down. I got to meet. You can see it on the TV. I got to meet what? Jared.
Jordy, my homie?
No.
Oh, Jared.
Nah, I heard through the grapevine that he lost 40.
Jared.
I got to meet Jared. He participated in the games. He was cool. I like East Coast people. He had some vibes. He was cool.
Good vibes.
Yeah,
Good dude.
yeah. We played Keep It Player. Shout out to Keep It Player for all the cards. Everybody.
Nah, Flacco's almost up to like 400, I think.
I left with a gift bag. Some of them still underneath the tree. So yeah, the holiday party was lit. I was gonna cancel the party.
Deadass?
I swear, you don't understand how frustrating last Wednesday the episode of the Daily Podcast was for me. I felt like quitting.
Oh, here we go.
everything.
It's like, dude, Dejan, if I know you're paying 300, bro, like I'll come do that shit for you for 300.
Which one? The
With all my suspect at TF Third.
Yeah, but that was after the party, wasn't
That
it?
was Wednesday. The party was Friday night.
Oh, copy. Go ahead.
So I had to still push through my little funky ass mood about what happened.
I got
on
their
Wednesday
audio all
and
the
how
way up,
embarrassing
bro.
That was and how big of an L.
That's
that
another
was.
thing.
And throw this party.
Let me see if I can turn it up on my
Because
computer.
I already promised Tam that we could do it, and I didn't want to let her
Nah,
down.
see that's another thing is you got to get 2 mics so they each got a mic. Like I was setting up my second mic so Dejan could have his own mic today, and then I got my mic. But that's one thing you each got to have a mic.
Right, because she had put a lot of thought and effort into that.
Absolutely. Tam is the one we use. Tam's crock pots and food servers and stuff, food warmers to serve the food. Tam definitely helped with the party, invited people and everything, helped me host the party. So I didn't want to let her down. So it kind of was like, if you seen Friday After Next, remember Craig didn't want to have the party, but they was like, man, we can't cancel this party. And that's kind of what it was. But once everybody got here and I started drinking and the music started playing,
I showed up.
And that's like, bro, if I would have went, like, I can't be driving and drinking, especially taking this getting this license and everything, bro. And to take a Uber from fucking Woodland Hills to downtown LA is expensive as a mofo. There was a few reasons why I had to tap out.
Pulled up.
And plus, I was already
in a
burnt
good
out,
mood,
tired. I had to pick my daughter up from, they go perform on Christmas Tree Lane. Like, the houses pay them, so they go to make money for their band class.
Going into that party, I really wanted to cancel it. Like, that killed. You know what I mean? I put work first. Like, work come before my personal life, before my family life, before everything. So when the podcast got sabotaged last Wednesday, which we're about to talk about, that kind of killed my Christmas spirit.
Okay, I got a question, though.
Yeah.
Because it seems like, can I drop names of prior people that have worked on your show?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it seems like Media Spill Now these guys, like,
People
it seems
before
like,
that, yeah.
and people before that, it seems like an ongoing problem. Like, what is it? What can't people figure out?
That's my whole point. I tell people all the time, this podcast is the only thing in my career that does not go well.
I mean, Dijon, like, if you got a credit card, you don't even need that nice of cameras. If the cameras are on a tripod, you don't need that nice of cameras. The only reason you need nice cameras is when you're walking and running and gunning, moving around, filming, then you need nice cameras. But you could probably get $300 cameras, get 3 of them, tripods. He would have trouble running it through his laptop. If you're recording it, it would be fine, but I mean, you do need a decent little computer. But yeah, I mean, he could have this all set up himself. He could have a little switcher on his hand where he just switches everything. But if he had his own cameras and mics, he wouldn't even have to pay for anybody. And if you're paying $300 a week, in 2 months, you would already break even and be saving money.
My report card, viral, out of here. My Instagram platform does well for me. My writing, I get paid top dollar to write articles for all type of publications, including Complex, Ear Milk, you name it.
Yeah.
Cool. The only area of my career where I have issues is the podcast, because I have to deal with production people. It's always low quality bullshit production people that want to come in here and be my friend instead of coming here and doing their job. Yeah. Film me properly. So this is not my first time having issues with production people. You got to think, when I got jumped at Rolling Loud, the next day I called and said, we're going to do we did the podcast Wednesday. I got jumped Sunday. I said, no, we're going to do the podcast Monday because everybody going to watch. I came into work, into the podcast with webs on the back of my swollen, all of that, in pain. I still showed up. We did the pod. 2,000 people in the chat.
Damn.
AZ Chike in the chat talking about, sent $20 super chat asking about the fight. That morning I got called by Adam. I talked to him on No Jumper about the fight and said I'm going to be live at 9 p.m. to talk about the rest of it. I talked to T-Rail back on Fig, talked to AD at Community. So I promoted the podcast. I'm like, look, if y'all want to know what really happened, tune in 9 p.m. Watch. 9 p.m. come, we like 15 minutes into the podcast, people texting our phone, people in the chat, we can't hear y'all, we can't hear y'all, we can't hear y'all.
Oh my God.
We can't hear y'all, we can't hear y'all. The audio
be good,
was totally
Dante.
out.
Merry
That's
Christmas.
when I was at Media Spill.
Nah,
Audio went
I'll probably be live
100%
tomorrow
out. They
for
couldn't
sure,
hear
at least
what
for a
we
little
were saying.
bit.
We had 2,000 people in the chat. We had the end the stream. They couldn't fix it, but we had the end the stream, and when we came back, it was only a couple hundred people in the
That's annoying.
in the live.
I wonder, does that production company come with their own computers, or are they running that all through Dijon's computer? I got a lot of questions.
I'm not understanding. Like, I feel like, me personally, bro, from that point on, I would have done everything like in-house. And we talked about that before, and we'll talk about it more off camera. But as far as like people being hired, if you're getting paid, bro, if you are getting paid to do something weekly and it's an ongoing thing, like, this is your job. It is your job to show up on time. It's your job to make sure the microphones are working. It's your job to make sure the cameras are working. It's your job to make sure the stream's working. And if you can't do your job, then you can't get paid. And so anybody out there that's trying to give him shit for not sending the rest of the whatever X amount of dollars it is, that $150.
Yep, not sending it.
He's not sending it.
I mean, they didn't finish the job or do a good job, right? I mean, the back end determines if you did a good job, right? Like, if you didn't do a good job, most people ain't paying the back end.
Sending it.
And I wouldn't send it either. Like
you fucked up my stream. So let me tell you what happened. We can talk about it now. In a minute, I'll pull up the actual clips from the podcast. Riggs, shot by Riggs.
Oh, we're dropping names.
Yes. Every week I give them $300 to film a Day in the Lane podcast. That's their quote. They charge $300. $150 before they get here, $150 when they leave. $300 an episode. Last week, which is supposed to be our last episode.
That's lucky.
Appreciate you, Quick. It was raining, and Dijon, I guess it's raining hard on the other side of the hill already, so he wanted to reschedule, which I get it. I ain't mad at him. Just wish I would have known a little earlier so I could have prepared for y'all, but we'll make it happen. This ain't our first rodeo. We'll get it done.
Taxing though, too.
That's why I just asked y'all for a little bit of help, like what should we watch today? Because me trying to talk and keep my thoughts, and then at the same time trying to think what's next, that's where it gets a little flabbergasting for myself.
I don't give a fuck what your price is. If that's your price, I expect good service. I agree to pay it. I've never not one time been like, oh, I don't have it this week. Can I pay you next week? Can I pay you back? Every time I give you your money on time. Every week I give you your money on time. So I expect good service. This is the last episode of the year. We supposed to close out strong.
I mean, bro, if you're paying somebody what they ask, you demand a job well done, right? Now, if it's the homie hookup, that's where it gets a little dangerous, bro. That's why it's easier to pay people you don't know and demand perfection than use your homies all the time.
Almighty Suspect, who I haven't potted with in years. I got Tab Third pulling up. I basically got 3/4 of the No Jumper show. I got 3/4. I got Tam, Tay, and Suspect pulling up on Wednesday night when they do a show on No Jumper on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. That's fire.
So this is important, right?
Important episode, yeah.
And it's the holiday episode.
Yeah, when's he start going nuts, though? That's top of the morning, Mr. E. That's what we're waiting for, is for him to start going nuts.
Decorated. We got holiday. Tab Third and Almighty Suspect sitting there waiting for y'all to show up. Why are we waiting for you to show up? We go live at 9.
That don't make no sense.
We go live at 9. They didn't get here till like 8:55.
Hey, look. I'm not gonna...
And there's no traffic in LA that late. You should be on time for show.
I'm not gonna... You can say his name if you want, but...
Riggs. Shot by Riggs. I already posted. Don't work with him. Unprofessional as fuck. Showed up hella late. And
who's shot by Riggs? Let's do some little investigating.
Still asked for money. Let's see. Look. I said, real quick. He said 8:44 outside. We go live at 9 o'clock. How are you production and you don't get there at 8:44 and we supposed to be live at 9 o'clock? My guest, Tam, who's my co-host, Almighty Suspect, who's always late everywhere, and Tab Third showed up before production. I've never been to somebody's podcast and I walked in and the camera people wasn't there.
Yeah, they're like the first ones that are supposed to be there.
What are we talking about? I've never been to a podcast and the camera people have to set up cameras, lights, and microphones in front of me. That has never happened to me at somebody else's podcast. But they think it's cool to do that on my shit because we...
Oh, my homie keeps calling from jail. I think that's the number he's calling from. You guys got any questions for him? You guys want to talk to him? Or should we just keep reacting to shit? Let me know so I can pick up if I need to. I think I already missed it. It only rings twice, bro. He tells me on his end it rings like 8 times, but that shit only rings twice on my phone. Let me see if I could get it.
Within a Los Angeles County Court lockup.
Top of the morning, Hoff.
Free call, press 0. To refuse this free call, hang up. This telephone call may be monitored or recorded. The use of special calling features is not permitted during this call. To consent to the monitoring or recording of this call, please press 1 after the tone.
He definitely ain't PC. He don't get down like that.
Thank you for using GTL.
Yo, I'm live, so you know.
Yeah, they fucking gave me time served and fucking 1 day of probation.
Time served and 1 day of probation?
Yeah.
So when's your 1 day of probation start?
I don't know, today.
So.
But then she left, so now I'm like stuck. They're doing canteen today, but I'm not gonna make the early bus, so I'm stuck. Fucking burn. No, I don't fucking burn, dude. Fuck, I can't. Yeah, why do I keep doing this shit to myself, bro? It's frustrating as fuck. I told the bitch, I told her, I'm like, hey, I got canteen later. Like, if I don't make it on the early bus, I'm gonna go all week without nothing. She's like, all right, I'll try to make it. And then I guess she just came see me and then left the courtroom.
So does she done with you?
No, I gotta go into court and get sentenced. But like, now I'm gonna miss the early bus. I'm burnt all week.
And then when do you go your other court date?
January 29th.
And how much time they trying to give you for that one?
5 years, 4 months.
Oh, so they're still trying to give you 5 years for the other one.
Yeah.
And then this court date, they were trying to give you concurrent sentence or consecutive?
No, I already took a deal because when I caught a burglary and and I went on the run for the burglary. And then when they arrested me for the burglary, I was standing by the cop car, and I headbutted the cop car, and I broke the window of the car.
This call is being recorded.
So they got me for vandalism. So when I went to preliminary hearing for the vandalism and the burglary, they dismissed the burglary. They got me for the vandalism. They gave me 32 months and 80 for breaking the car window. But then I made sure that taking the deal that if this burglary pops back up, that they're going to give me time served. Well, now 2 years later, this other burglary pops up, and so they're giving me time served and 1 day of probation.
And that last sentence was when you ran into Crip Mac in there, right?
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Yeah, he ran into Crip Mac the last time, the sentence he's talking about, y'all.
And medical.
Yeah, these guys all know who Crip Mac is, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually in the dorm with one of his homeboys right now.
5'5" Crip?
On Nifty's, cuz. Yeah. So now I'm feeling sorry for myself. Fuck, homeboy.
Make sure,
Tired of this shit, bro.
make sure you don't offer him any French fries.
Right? They don't give us French fries.
That's how they diss him.
Yeah, I know.
No, they seen each other in medical, Hoff. But all right, let me see if any of these people got any questions for you. This one says, "How you holding up during the holidays?" I mean, I think he spent every holiday in there for the last 30 years. So.
Yeah, I don't care about the holidays. I'm worried about my canteen, dude.
And then Jake, he said, "Who's this?" My homeboy Kicks that I've known since like 14 years old, 15 years old.
Yeah.
And then Sergio says, "When is he scheduled for release?" Well, he goes to court on sometime in January, and they're trying to give him 5 years. So he got to figure out what happens in that court date.
Supposedly they're going to try to give me some rapid diversion program where I get a program.
And then the Golden Boy, top of the morning Golden Boy, he said, "How'd you get arrested for this time? What'd you do this time to get arrested?"
I went on a high-speed chase. I never even went over the speed limit, though.
You just didn't want to stop.
I was allegedly I was driving a vehicle without owner's consent.
Yeah, I mean that's.
So I got pulled over, and I just took a little bit too long to stop.
Yeah, bro, I remember I was in, when I was busted, I was with the dude, they gave his third strike because he was on the freeway, and he passed an exit and got off at the next exit, and they fucking struck him out for that and gave him his third strike.
Yeah.
Oh, like, damn, bro, like, 25 to life.
That's what I did.
And then this one guy says, "Wow, 30 years?" Now, he gets out every couple years, but then he only stays out for a couple weeks at a time, usually. Maybe a month, 2 months, tops. It's his revolving door. But, I mean, hopefully you get the program and they help you get a couple steps ahead before they just kick your ass out.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like being institutionalized, like I do better in like a controlled environment. So like when I get out and I'm homeless and I have no job, no nothing, I start just getting high and running amok again, dude. And it's just like because I don't have I do better if I'm like take baby steps. I guess I was doing good when I was in a treatment program, but
no, for sure. I mean, they help give you the steps, because after that you got to get into sober living, get a job, and level up. Because without
which is fine, which is cool, but
getting a job,
getting out and like, huh?
because without ever getting a job, it ain't gonna be long before you end up back there, bro. A job is what wakes you up, gives you something to do, makes you tired by the end of the day, so you go home, go to sleep, and repeat. It's boring. It's definitely more excitement running around, getting loaded, breaking into shit, but yeah, I mean, you're just gonna end up back in there. The normal person goes to work, gets tired, wakes up, and repeats the same process over and over.
It's hard to do anything when you're worried about where you're gonna sleep at night, though, dude.
No,
like,
for sure.
That's what I mean. Like, they don't give you the tools. Like, you just get out and they're like, here. And then you're like worried about, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I guess it's all an excuse, I guess, but.
No, definitely excuse,
I mean,
but
it's definitely, the system is definitely not created to help you, you know? Like, they don't like, it's not like they're like before you parole, like they're giving you resources and telling you or giving you a place where you can go right when you get out. It's none of that.
This call is being recorded.
No, and then when you try to go to rehab, they just want money, or you got insurance, or you got this, and you're like, bro, I'm trying to better my life. Like, let me get in here so I could take steps to figure it out, but they all just want money, is what it comes down to.
So that remember that one time I got out and I was going to go to rehab, I had to get high in order to go into a detox because I couldn't just find a rehab to just take me without waiting weeks and weeks and weeks. I had to get into a detox, and in order to get into a detox, you have to get high.
No, that's the craziest, bro. Like, yeah, you want to go to rehab? Well, you have to be high to come to rehab. You're like, bro, I need rehab for my life, not just simply because of drugs, for my life. And they're like, well, you got to piss dirty for us to help you. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, halfway houses, do they even exist in California anymore? Because I remember back in the day, like, my mom's husband.
They do, but only for federal inmates. Like inmates, like all the halfway houses that used to be for the state, all the feds took them over.
No, that's what I was saying, because I haven't heard years of people getting out of state prison and going to a halfway house. Like, you know, Damon, my mom's husband or whatever, he passed it, rest in peace to him. But I remember first time he got out, he went to a halfway house. When I was busted, I don't even know if they had halfway houses when I got out, when I did time. Maybe, but it wasn't offered or anything. Like, I don't remember hearing anything about a halfway house when I went away.
Yeah. It's fucking so frustrating, dude. Like, I'm done. Like, just take me to court, dude. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, you know, like sitting in jail with nothing, dude. Like, that shit sucks. All week long, not having nothing, because these people want to take their time and drag their feet, dude. It's like, fuck, bro. It's trash, bro.
Now, Irate, where are you at? Because, yeah, the federal system has halfway houses, but Cali prisons, they used to release you to a halfway house like 90 days to the house. They haven't had those in years in California.
No, they got some other shit called, can't remember what it's called, dude. But it's kind of like a halfway house, but they give it to you when you're still in prison. What was that shit called again? I can't remember.
But how do you qualify for that?
I don't know. I don't know exactly the qualification. You just have to have like a threat assessment score of below a 5.
And what's the average person's? What's the average person's threat assessment?
I don't know. I gotta go. They're calling me.
All right, be good. Yeah, he's stressed out. Let me see, because I haven't heard of any homies getting offered a halfway house in years. I mean, he's been going to jail fucking since we're 15, so maybe his threat score is just too high. I know the feds have them because everybody goes to the halfway house when they get out the feds. To find a halfway house after release from California, you primarily need to secure a referral through the CDCR, especially through an agent or pro officer. We don't even have pro officers anymore. Go through community-based organizations. These programs provide essential support and services. Work with your agent. Yeah, but it says you don't get a parole officer until you get out of prison. So oversee various residential programs that include housing, meals, job placement, education. Yeah, they used to offer them, bro. When you're 6 months to the house, because I remember my mom's husband did it one time, but that was like fucking 99. Yeah, I mean, bro, first of all, he needs to get out. One of his biggest problems, and I've always told this, like he gets out and he like will stop by and you'll see my life with my wife, my kids, my house, me having a car, and then he gets all flabbergasted and it feels like he's like behind. And I'm like, I try to tell him every time, bro, like your old lady never filed child support on you, so you don't owe child support. Bro, it's easier to get dressed when you're naked than change your clothes once you're already dressed. If you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Like, bro, if he got out, like gets into the program, even the sober living house, if he gets into the sober living house and then it's like, what? I mean, they used to be $500 a month. No, right? So there should be motivation instead of like, I don't know, bro. And he's a little kind of like, I want to say fucked up in the head, but his, you know, from doing fucking so much time and going back and forth through the system, like, yeah, I don't know. But bro, sober living house or whatever, they used to be $500 a month. Now those things are like fucking $700, $800, $1,000 a month. But bro, get there, get a job, and in 6 months, bro, you'll have a car, you'll have everything, because he ain't got no one he has to take care of, really. I mean, obviously, once he gets going, go see his kids, but his kids would rather see him out of jail, coming by once a month, and then twice a month, and then once a week, rather than him going back away fucking in 3 weeks or a month. But yeah, and this last, I've had to tell him a couple times, because then you'll get busted, and then when you're coming down off the opiates, you get all emotional and shit. And I had to tell him, bro, like, be happy you're back in jail, because I don't want to hear you calling me upset, I'm busted again, and blah, 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 especially when you're going through the fucking withdrawals and you're all emotional about life, like, bro. And then he got all butthurt, thought I was mad at him, and I was like, bro, I ain't mad at you. You just, bro, be happy you're back in there, because obviously you keep wanting to go. Like, fuck, bro. Like, no, and that's why I tell him, bro, like, Miles, like, bro, if he got out, went through the program, like, bro, he could start working in the system, because he been through it, going through it, and if he actually got recovered, like, bro, he'd be someone that's able to talk to somebody and vibe with them because he's been doing it so long. No, for sure, Sev, bro. If he just stacked it up, bro, that fool could have a car, wardrobe, everything, bro. 6 months, a year, he could be doing amazing. He just has to learn to live a little slower. Yeah, I mean, bro, for me, it was just a scale of life, bro. Like, do I want to keep going to jail, partying, getting high? Or do I want to slow my roll and have a life and build a family? And, you know, that just weighed more for me, bro. I was like, I'd rather have a life, family, freedom than fucking going in and out of jail. Top of the morning, B-Lord. No, and for sure, all these new drugs are just nasty, disgusting. Yeah, fucking Donovan's where I did all my time. I didn't really go to church too much, but I wonder what yard he was on. I was on the 3 yard. Yeah, bro, you just gotta work, man. Find yourself a job, and then find yourself a hobby, a healthy hobby you enjoy. And well, who gives what the job is, bro? Just a job. And then, because he been doing so much time, he don't even know what he wants to do in life. Like, I was like, bro, you don't even know what you're interested in. You might want to build little race cars. You might want to build little motorcycles. You might want to play handball on the weekends. You might want to, who knows, bro? Whatever your little thing is, you might want to take up welding and do art or make cool welding stuff. Like, he has to figure out a job and then a good, healthy hobby, and then just take baby steps and soak up life. I mean, this is a smart dude, bro. He's been reading books his whole life. He's a pretty smart dude. He can talk, he can conversate, but yeah, man, he just needs to get out and go slow. Yeah, Tech, we talked about Playa Partner getting baptized yesterday. I told him, I was texting him yesterday, bro. I told him I want to go bungee jumping and film a vlog bungee jumping. He told me he's scared of bungee jumping. I'm like, bro, that's the whole plan, bro. Get those emotions flowing, do some crazy shit. So I'm gonna see if I could talk him into it. I know, Sergio, where do you guys go fishing in Vegas? Is there rivers out there? All right, let's trip on more and see if Dijon crashes out yet.
Both black and we brothers and we homies, we supposed to be cool. Woo, 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 woo. No, it don't work like that, nigga. You showed up late as fuck. Both of my guests showed up before you. That automatically is wrong. Then we do the episode and the chat like, we can't hear y'all. We can't hear y'all. We can't hear y'all. I'm like, what's going on? Then
seems like this guy he hired has no idea about live streaming at all. No, oh yeah, so I was gonna say, I was like, I wonder, like, unless you're going out to Hoover Dam or something, maybe, right? No, for sure, huh, Blood Talk? Like, Lush was looking pretty damn skinny in that one picture, huh?
Then they get the audio right after like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and the camera cuts off. So then it's just a black screen and you hear us talking for 5 minutes.
What happened? How did that happen?
He said something like, I'm not talking to him. He said, we can read the text. He said his adapter was broke. But here I am with 2 adapters. This is an adapter and this is an adapter. I have 2 of my own adapters. Why didn't you just grab it off my desk? Talking about his adapter was broke. You showed up late. You was unprepared. You rushed your setup.
Now, adapters do go out, even at no jumper, bro. When you're using like real cameras, you gotta have a few backups because they do get burnt out and moving around. They do wear out pretty fast, but it's like, bro, if this is what you do, you gotta make sure you have backups because it's not like you just streaming for yourself. You're streaming for a client. Like, you gotta make sure your shit's right.
If you showed up on time, you wouldn't have had those issues. And regardless of why you had the issues, if you show up late, if the camera cuts off and the screen goes black, if the audio fucks up, and then we had to stop and start the stream all over. There's 2 parts. Look at this. Watch this, Bo. Look at this.
No, for sure. Like, there's some people that I've never seen eat. Like Sharp's one. I never seen him eat a no jumper. I've never seen Sharp eat in my whole life. Even hanging out with him and going, like when we'd go watch the fights, never seen Sharp eat. And Lush is another one, bro. I don't think I've ever seen that man eat. Like everybody else up there, no jumper, I seen eat when we'd order food, we'd all get something. But yeah, Lush and Sharp are two dudes I've never seen eat.
What are you talking about?
Why is it part?
Hey, it's a sick question. The chat's asking sick questions right now.
Look at this.
What are you talking about?
Why is it part 1? Why is it part 2? Why do I have 2 parts in the same show? Because we had to stop and start all over because the screen went black. And they couldn't see it, so he couldn't get his camera to come in.
Damn.
So on the second one, it's from this bullshit ass angle. Look at this angle. This is my ISO camera. This camera supposed to be just on me. Look at the camera on the first one. Look at the camera on this one. So the first one has both angles. This is how it's supposed to look. And then occasionally it was supposed to just go to me. You'll just see me. And then look how it ends. Look at this. That's funny. We got what? Good 5 minutes of that. 5 minutes of a black screen, but you want me to send you 150. But let's show the people. Don't
Come on, man. Hey, look, bro. Honestly, the fact that you're asking for the one, and I fuck with you, Riggs. You feel me? We're both from Long Beach, whatever. You've been fucking with me for a while. Fuck with you for a while. But I'm gonna say this, bro. If you feel like you're getting played by Dejan because he didn't send you the 150, I'm gonna tell you, as a creator that's been creating for a long time, bro, I wouldn't have sent you the 150 either. You feel me? Like, there's 5 minutes of just black screen. And then when you set it up again, it's like some weird angles. Like, I'm not even just saying that just to say it, bro. Like, don't feel, because I fuck with both you guys, you feel me? Don't feel like he's playing you by not sending you the rest of the 150. If I was you, bro, I would have been like, you know what? Fuck that 150. I fucked up. You feel me?
That's how you do it.
It's on me, bro. I apologize if you. I would hope to make up for this.
And we could have kept doing business.
And hopefully.
Yeah, Riggs, if you come and do a horrible job, bro, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how you expect to get the back end.
Hopefully, you know, next week that shit doesn't happen, and he would have been down to keep doing business. I don't know how you came at him. It doesn't sound like you came at him too crazy.
I didn't say a word to him. He hit me up pressing about the 150.
Yeah, bro. See, like, that's
I had the.
That tells me really that it was really just a cash grab for you.
That's all he wanted was his bread. He don't care about the quality of the service. He just wanted.
He only care about what the checks say.
His bread. Why is this not interactive?
And Riggs, like I said, bro, I fuck with you. I wouldn't even have name dropped you, but since he did already say it, I do want to say you are a cool dude and you got some good.
All right, we pretty much get the gist of it. Riggs dropped the ball. Fucking Dejan don't want to pay. I mean, in this, I kind of side with Dejan, bro. Like, and I just feel like there's always trouble with Dejan streams. Like, I at first. I thought Dejan was doing it himself back when I used to make like reaction videos sometimes, you know, when I called him the dictator and all that. I thought he was doing it all himself. Once I went over there and I figured out that he actually hired somebody to do it, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I guess I'm not putting the blame on you no more. I got to start putting the blame on them. Yeah, Dayta's fucking Fat Burger's bomb, bro. I love some Fat Burger, dude. In-N-Out and Fat Burgers, I love the relish on the Fat Burgers. B-Lord, last minute B-Day gift. Perfume's always a go-to for me. I forget, I always got to look at the bottle, but my wife likes that one blue one that got the silver top. I forget what it is. Yeah, Sergio, I eat everything, bro. I'm not a picky eater one bit. I eat everything. Yeah, Blood Tie. Yeah, I did see Lush eating yesterday. That was the first time I think I seen that man eat since I've known him. Yeah, I'm curious about the housing, how it's working in California, bro, because they're trying to, once they legalized, Newsom legalized ADUs everywhere, now everyone's just building ADUs in their backyard. And then Newsom just passed a bill that now I think you can build a 4-story apartment building on any residential property or some shit like that. So now we're going to start having like these little mini apartment buildings popping up next to houses in the middle of neighborhoods. Oh, for sure, quick. I ate some bullshit in jail, man. I was never really a picky eater. I just, growing up, when my mom made liver, because they like, older people always like liver and onions, that was a rough one. But everything else, man, cow tongue, bro, I'll eat damn near anything. If it tastes good, I don't care. I'll eat it. No, for sure. All the Cali people be going to AZ, Texas, Florida, Vegas. Sev, the ADUs, I mean, I hate living in a house with an ADU. I think they charge like 40, 50 grand. I see like the advertisements they say to build them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure, because say you're getting like 3 or 4 grand for your house, and then you build an ADU, and then you get a little less for the house, but then now you're getting more for the ADU, and you got to pay back the loan for it. I mean, fuck, probably. I mean, I don't know. I can't stand them. And then all the parking in the neighborhoods, like once you build an ADU on a bunch of houses on the block, then the parking goes to hell. I wanted to go over this post with Dijon. Oh, what? Did he take it down? Oh, why did he take that shit down? I wanted to go over that post. The funny part was where he said nobody wants to tour past Arizona, which I agree with, bro. I don't know why all these LA, California artists only go to Arizona. That's as far as they go and tour. Maybe it's on his A Day in LA. Damn, he really took that shit down. Man, this one that he has in the background right here. Maybe he shows the whole thing. Man, he took that shit down. Did you guys see this post that Dejan put up? It had a bunch of good points on it. The Christmas list. Damn, I really wanted to react to that. Should have screenshotted it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, a ranch house on a 1 acre lot with ADU, like, that's not bad. I mean, then you could just put up a fence, have a separate driving way. Or, I mean, bro, if I ever built a ADU, like, I would just want, like, a family member living in it or something. Or once my kids got old enough, I'm not really big on some people I don't know living on the same property with me. I got a shout out, the homie Rich Rabbit. I told him I'd play. What the fuck? Why is none of my shit pulling up the links I saved? Sometimes I think I have a bad habit of not hitting the little check in the corner of my document. But here, I told him I'd listen to it real quick. If he be putting out YouTube content, if you get the chance, go follow 1935 Street, Rich Rabbit. He be putting out music. He be making his little YouTube comment, reacting to shit.
Whatever's meant for me.
Yeah, I told him I'd play it real quick.
See your ass in here, cause I'm the reason that his face gone. Last thing that nigga saw was a flamethrower. Boom, what I came for. Be all I ever planned to be. The streets that made a man of me. Time will tell, just wait and see. That only I control my destiny. I'm coming for it all, whatever's meant for me. Tax including extra fees. Really want it all for real, you best believe. That only I control my destiny.
Look, I'm not the average rapper, I chip some. It's crazy, I survived through the...
This is the homie Rich Rabbit that's rapping right now.
Jungle smile, I'm still humble. My favorite uncle on dope, it don't make me feel different. I can see him masking the pain, cause he done killed niggas. My
Get him to his funeral and pay for it. See your ass in him, cause I'm the reason that his face gone.
So he just raps and then it cuts off. But if you can, go follow Rich Rabbit, 1935 Street. Check out his reactions. I fuck with him, bro. He cool. Trying to get better at switching back and forth to the solo and the double. I think that helps the YouTube algorithm maybe a little bit. And then you get to see my cool hat with my punk rock spikes. Damn, man. Dejan really fumbled for me today. I was making a bunch of topics. Oh, yeah. Dejan texted me. I think we're going to try to do it this weekend. Did you see Lush got kicked out by a germ and he snuck it? Where's that at, Daytays? Oh, Korea. ADU is additional dwelling. Additional, like a backyard dwelling. Additional dwelling unit, I think. Oh, my God. Fucking Lush, bro. Like, I thought him getting baptized, she was actually going to let him hit again. I was hoping he got a little celebratory, good. Fucking Lush, man. What'd you do now, bro? What'd you do now, Lush?
That's okay. Cause I snuck into no jumper after hours, bitch. And I got the Munchie Bee bottle. You feel me? I'm gonna harness all the
You hear people in the background, so he obviously didn't sneak back in. So this is 20 hours ago.
Germ wants to kick me out of the house. Well, that's
So 17 hours ago, what is it now? 12, 5. So this would have been like 7 o'clock yesterday, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, like 7 o'clock.
That's okay. Cause I snuck into no jumper after hours, bitch. And I got the Munchie Bee bottle. You feel me? I'm gonna harness all the energy from this.
I mean, someone didn't lock the damn door, because if his little passcode worked, somebody forgot to lock the door on his ass or lock it up unless someone gave him the key code. "17 hours ago, 3 p.m. Then yeah, he just bullshitting then.
And see what the
Because I hear somebody in the background, unless he's bringing his homies up there.
Germ wants to kick me out of the house. Well, that's okay. Cause I snuck into no jumper after hours, bitch. And I got the Munchie Bee bottle. You feel me? I'm gonna harness all the energy from this and see what the fuck happens.
If they would have said it before they got caught telling, I'd have gave it to them.
That little table's right there in the main lobby area. So for all the lights to be off, because that little table right there is like right by the kitchen, right in the middle before the big ass long conference desk thing that you see in the background. So yeah, I mean, for the lights to be off is a little weird. Let me make sure. But yeah, I could tell. Because those purple
Germ
lights.
wants to kick me out of the house.
See the kitchen
well,
right
that's
there?
okay.
Those purple lights are the fucking lights in the kitchen, like above the shelving.
Cause I snuck into no jumper after hours, bitch. And I got the Munchie Bee bottle. You feel me? I'm gonna harness
Whose voice is that in the background, though? I can't really make it out.
all the energy from this and see what the fuck happens.
If they would have said it before they got caught telling, I'd have gave it to them. And even 21 Savage is backpedaling. He said, maybe I should have said we should have saved the streets. Because, nigga, when the streets is what got you to where you at, and then you violated and got caught, you been telling, but you got caught. Now it's, well, fuck the streets, we're doing this. No.
Wack, you are in the music.
At first I was like, dude, is that compa? The res?
Oh, I like that flag. I like that flag right there. Yeah. Mi familia de Haiti, right? But I love Mexico, right? Yeah. And mi hermano, my best friend, he's Mexican.
Mano.
Good morning, everybody.
Well, he obviously made it back home at some point because I think this is his bedroom, right? That's Germ's art that she makes.
Here's today's PSA.
Or did he go home after she had to head to work? Imagine he's like waiting outside across the street in the car till he sees her like pull out the driveway and go to work. And then he's like, all right, back in the crib.
I understand that my life is public property and people are entitled to say whatever they want about me and my music and my art and whatever content that I'm associated with that comes out on the internet. I generally ignore the vast majority of critiques, harsh words, etc. for numerous reasons. Number one, I just simply don't even see half of them. Secondly, I don't care. Third of all, I understand the dynamics. But if I know you in real life, if we've ever met, regardless of if you think that because I'm more famous than you, more popular, more well known, that more successful, or you think I got hella money or whatever the fuck, you think that I'm gonna let it go. But if I see anything that anyone has said and I know you in person,
fuck, my bad, y'all forgot to tell me I didn't put the fucking thing on.
Videos about me, just know.
I mean, I guess you all seen the video. Here, let me go back so we can watch the one together at the warehouse.
Wants to kick me out of the house.
Y'all got to remind me, man. My bad.
Well, that's okay.
So yeah, that's the kitchen right here. This is that little white desk in between the kitchen, and then over here's like the conference table area. Top of the morning, Yada Top of the morning, real gang.
Cause I snuck into No Jumper after hours, bitch. And I got the Munchie B bottle. You feel me? I'm gonna harness all the energy from this and see what the fuck happens.
If they would have said it before they...
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he filmed that before they were leaving.
Good morning, everybody. You think that because I'm more famous than you, more popular, more well known, that more successful, or you think I got hella money or whatever the fuck, you think that I'm gonna let it go. But if I see anything that anyone has said and I know you in person and you making little critiques or little online comments or videos about me, just know, please, I beg you, keep that same exact energy when I see you.
Are you throwing shots, Lush? Are you throwing shots at me or is somebody else? I mean, I know he ain't talking about me. Me and him text here and there. I'm just clowning. I don't really feel like I talk about Lush out of pocket. I just give him my little reactions to what I see. I don't really talk about him crazy.
Please keep that same energy, bro. None of that. When you see me at a battle rapper banner, at a club, or outside, or anywhere in the streets, or
at some function or whatever, don't come sucking my dick when you see me.
Oh, it's some battle
That goes
rappers.
for every last one of y'all. You think you're exempt because you seen me before and I was cool? No. And yeah, I'm trying to have God in my heart as much as possible. Jesus is in my life, and I do have forgiveness.
It's funny how the ceiling fan kind of like makes it like he's talking under a cross.
In my soul, but
the ceiling fan
don't
is
think
the cross.
because if we're cool in real life, just because I'm way more famous than you think I am, or no, I'm not, or you think I'm way more famous or whatever, and you think that I won't, like you think that I'll stall you out? You think that, don't try to get any, just stay on that side. You say what you say, stand on those words, and whatever happens, happens. Whether that be me hurting you, not fucking with you, which is even more hurtful, or...
Yeah, you know what I mean? I started like 10:25 because the Jean was supposed to come today, so I was like getting everything ready, hooking up the extra mic, getting everything dialed in. And since it's raining, he rescheduled, so I might try to do it. He just answered back. Might try to run one this weekend or line it up sometime next week. But that's why I started late today, because I wanted to hop on for like an hour, do a little warm-up stream, because I didn't really stock that many topics or anything, or stock. But so now we're just kind of fucking freeballing it, seeing where we go. I'll probably do like another 24 minutes, try to hit an even 2.5.
Or I embarrass the fuck out of you, humiliate you. It's whatever happens, happens. But I pray that God gives me the strength to have more forgiveness and not, because I really will, like, I don't want to. Don't be the demo. Don't be the demo. Please, don't be the demo. Please. For all the people that do.
He just turning up, huh? Lush got a lot to say this morning.
Always show love and support, and even people that have critiques but do it in a respectful way. And anybody that watches and fucks with me and is invested in any capacity in my art, shenaniganism, and just...
we watched this already, Blood Talk. Started off with that shit, actually, because I only had, like, that was one of the topics I wanted to watch, and then react to Finesse2Tymes, and then I was hoping by the time we're done with those, Dejan was going to be here.
Creations in any capacity. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And y'all really mean everything to me. I'm very, very blessed. I'm very, very happy. And I'm trying to do better. I'm a work in progress, like Carhartt, bitch. You feel me?
Yeah, B-Lord, I gave Ricky the W in that back and forth, but after earlier watching it and reacting with everybody, I feel like they were arguing about two different scenarios. Wack was just trying to argue about those handful of rappers and their come up and what they're made off of. And Ricky was trying to argue about the whole gang culture as a whole. So that's where I felt like it got a little mixed up, is they were arguing about two different situations kind of mixed in one. But yeah, Ricky was talking about the whole of gang banging, and Wack was just talking about those few rappers. Yeah, I think so. That's what they were saying the other day. Rain's supposed to be here. Like, it was raining earlier over by DeJohn's house, and he lives right over the hill. I'm not sure exactly where he lives, but he lives over the hill. Let me see what the little weather app says.
With that being said, still out working, still out rapping, still outperforming, still creating better than pretty much the entire motherfucking city and the rap game in general. I'm gonna keep doing that. God willing, sooner than later,
let me Google
I
it.
will be recognized for what I deserve to be.
Gonna get me copywritten with that.
Look, my life will move. But will I make it to
All right. What else is on the menu, man? Let me Google the tornado. Oh shit, there's Gush. There, Gush. I thought you were mad at us, Gush. Now it's just said dangerous holiday storm. Not really saying tornado anymore. But that's what I seen on the little Instagram news clip the other day was like, be prepared for a tornado. Yeah, I was like, damn, climate change is really happening, huh? Okay, let's finish it off with some Reddit scrolling, and then I'm gonna tap out after that. Feel like I'm just kind of sitting here like a dud. Sharp defending Diddy for views now. I mean, Sharp, did you not watch that documentary? I mean, go watch Gene Deal's interviews that he be dropping. Gene Deal's putting it all out there. I started like a little after 10 because I was waiting. I was getting everything set up because I thought Dijon was coming today. So I started like a little after 10. Yeah, bro. This is what I was wondering. Like, Adam, you turned up on hood stocks for dissing the black homies, but I don't know if any of y'all caught Munchie's interviews lately. He was going off on the Mexican community. So, like, Adam, you don't keep that same energy for Gumby that you kept for hood stocks?
They Mexicans, not Mexicans, Mexicans. Mexicans. You have to understand that Mexicans come from Mexico. Half the Mexicans in LA don't even speak Spanish. They didn't adapt it to our culture so much, they're trying to overtake it. They hate us so much, but they want to be like us so much. That podcast is a Sereno podcast. So they spitting Sereno views. The nigga said African booty scratcher, right? The beanie nigga said that.
Gumby said he was off those E-pills a couple times up at No Jumper.
Right.
That's why his lips start going to the side.
Sereno influence. Period. But you have to understand, I was trying to show you the distinction between a Mexican and a Mexican, right? Those right there are Mexicans. LA is a racial place. It's a very racial place. And
I feel like it all trickles down from the jails and the prison systems. I don't feel like the average person is like that. It just trickles down from the gang politics and the jailhouse politics sometimes.
Mexicans are some of the biggest races that they are. I can only speak about LA Mexicans. And it turns racial when you're downing somebody else. When you're saying, oh, African booty scratcher, and you're saying anything beanie, wetback. You're saying any of that shit. That's being disrespectful. We can have our differences and still be respectful. But what they chose to do was they chose to clown us on the platform. It was saying our all Hispanic platform. They wasn't talking to us. That was like a private conversation, them saying that they aired. Look at this shit that's going on with the Longos. Look at this shit going on with in Compton with the Mexicans. What's going on? That's a war. That's what I said. They're going to see you and whoop your ass.
Yeah, but the Long Beach is gang drama, started from gang drama too.
Dang it, Adam 22 was stealing from Mike Liquors in Green Haven. Wow, Adam. I knew that show wasn't working.
That's funny. Yeah, Ether, this is the girl that was on like the new host competition, right? She was wearing like the see-through ass clothes and everything, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know. Such a weird lineup, right? Such a weird lineup. The reason people don't check for Adam is because he's predictable as fuck and hasn't shown any growth in a decade plus of him being on camera. I swear he couldn't wait for an opportunity to shit on Munchie. I mean, that's my biggest thing that I've said, bro, is like, I don't feel like he really aged with his audience. I feel like a lot of them would still be there if he aged with them.
Talking about fuck the streets, nigga. Ain't no fuck the streets. Nigga, fuck the streets. Fuck Adam 22, No Jumper, Jerry Heller, and Jerry Springer. Fuck your fake codes, your demonized culture, and your selected politicking. Niggas done lost their life for this shit and got back what? Niggas spent decades of their life in jail and got back what? Niggas kept it solid and got back what? Nigga, are you blind? Ain't no memorial statues for real niggas. You be lucky to get a headstone. The streets made us who we are, while at the same time robbing us of who we could have been. How many niggas would have been athletes? How many niggas would have been architects? How many niggas would have been revolutionary inventors? How many niggas would have been extraordinary surgeons? Saying fuck the streets and saying fuck giving up our future. Fuck shortchanging ourselves. Fuck being sacrificed. Fuck being exploited by the system. The funeral homes and mortuaries make $1 billion a year from gun violence. The prison system makes $80 billion a year locking your black ass up, and our communities don't see none of it. Calling niggas marks and bitches for saying fuck the streets is like me calling y'all marks and bitches for letting the police push y'all against the wall and rub his hand through your ass while he find.
There's a lot of truth in what he's saying. No, it's funny, Tech. I do be seeing, when I do click in and see it, I do see some people keeping my name alive up there. So you know Adam and all them be seeing those comments too. I appreciate y'all, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know who this is. It says Back Bracken is the Instagram page. Damn, bro. Look who Sharp got on his arm, though. Pimp P Sharp, dude. Jesus. Can we get an update? It's so funny, bro. I mean, when they do that, the no jumper stream, here, let's look it up just so we got an idea. Oh, bro, it has to be like damn near 6 months already, right? No jumper, new host. Four months ago, it says it was streamed. I think it was a 6-month contract, right? I don't even know if they actually signed a contract. I think that was just like for wording. Yeah, on it says 4 months on here, but I mean, maybe I guess if I click it, it'll tell me the actual date. Yeah, I don't think Adam has it set to where it says the date when something was posted. But yeah, I mean, YouTube always goes downwards usually. So it's probably like, you're probably right. Probably closer to 5 months, Gush, because, oh, right there it said August 9th. August 9th it says. Now it popped up. See right here? August 9th. So September, October, November, December. Yeah, so like closer to 5 months than 4 months, that's for sure. Yeah, Blood Dog. He said he was like a couple weeks ago, I seen him say it, and I'm like, bro, Christmas is like a week away, 2 weeks away, and you're talking about doing one? If anything, it'd be better to do it in January. But this should be like a reward that they give out. Like, that'd be cool.
Alter ego, none of that. I don't have an alter ego When I get on camera, I don't have an alter ego. Alter ego, none of that. I don't.
Somebody needs to get Hefe in the Reddit, man. We need Hefe's reactions to Reddit post about him. That's what we need.
Have an alter ego.
Like, what a trip. I almost feel like he might be dyslexic or some point, right? Like, I don't know if dyslexia makes you talk wrong, but fuck. Lush liking Karma's Lena's post. Is Karma the one that he spit in her mouth? What was that girl's name?
Well, obviously we have a fight in
This was funny.
Detroit, Michigan. UFC climbing in your windows, snatching your people up. So y'all need to bring your kids, bring your wife, and bring your husband. UFC is taking over around here. Now everybody knows that Rampage go ham for the turkey. They know he is gonna run and tell that I don't even want to get in the ring with him, let alone neither does my personal assistant. But we're gonna watch it because he's gonna tear up the scene, and I'm waiting on it to happen so you can run.
Was this real or is this AI?
Tell that, homeboy.
You can run and tell that, homeboy.
We're here with Antoine Dodson. You came
Oh, wow, this is real. This is real.
out for the UFC. We're happy to have him, so you can run and tell that, homeboy. Me and Kenny, big Antoine Dodson. We really are. We gon' find you. So you can run and tell that.
You can run and tell that, homeboy. I played it for my wife, and she sings it around the house now. Homeboy, home, home, home.
Oh, this was a long time ago. Look how young Rogan's looking.
Homeboy.
I'm really waiting on him to run and tell that.
Run and tell that, homeboy. Yeah. Antoine's not playing around. He's famous now, bitches. He's got resources.
Damn. Rogan looking young. Who is Devil Donut? I forget. Who was Brick talking about when he said Devil Donut? I forget. Let's see what the comments say. It's two people. Devil. Oh, yeah. That's right. It was two people. Nah, that was somebody else. Who was the guy that Aaron Plummer spit on? I forget, but yeah, that was somebody else. Because he was talking about dudes from neighborhood, one of the neighborhoods.
I might come up
40s,
in that
what
thing
they
in a
said.
white beater. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't practice no proper etiquette. I'm not reading
Yeah, it was a dude named Devil and a dude named Donut from 40s is what the comment said.
no textbooks. When I get on camera, I don't have an alter ego. Practice no proper etiquette. I'm not reading no textbooks.
Like, why, Hefe, you never stop learning, bro. The day you stop educating yourself is the day you start becoming dumber. That's just life, bro. You gotta keep educating yourself because the day you stop educating yourself is the day you start becoming dumb. I'm not just saying you personally, I'm just saying everybody in general.
Up in that thing in a white beater. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't practice no proper etiquette. I'm not reading no textbooks. When I get on camera, I don't have an alter ego. None of that. I don't have an alter ego podding dude on camera and then get off camera and be somebody else.
But if he like read a book out loud, it would have to help with the speech impediment, right? Like he should just read books out loud. Wack equals extortion. Adam 22, Trap Lord, Hellcat, T Grizzly. But one thing with Wack, I don't like maybe y'all didn't notice, but he tries to get in bed with everybody, like Trap Lord, Reem. He tries to like start little businesses with them or get in bed with them, so he has like a little thing to tug at. No, for sure, right? I mean, you think all the time in the feds, he would have read a lot of books. I remember in a few years I did, bro, like I read at least a book a week. I was always reading something. This is why Munchie B called out young Hefe, the sleepy head lean. 6 pieces of content to his 1. He a content whore. Munchie don't respect that. I mean, yeah, Hefe just be like, bro, every little thing he puts out a video. But I mean, you know, 30K, that's good. 12K, that's like $100. I mean, bro, he is bringing money in, so, you know, you can't really be a hater about bringing the money in. But look what Munchie did. Munchie did 44K. It's not bad. That's better than what the news does. Yeah, Mr. E, you remember that? Like someone posted it. I think We Starvin' posted it the other day on his Instagram that Wack was the one telling 4Extra that he could get him a Netflix deal. Because I thought I heard 4Extra saying it, but it must have maybe been from Wack. Because I thought he was like going to talk about getting his life sentence overturned or whatever the case may be. But Wack was the one that said that like a long time ago. We Starvin', bro. He be remembering everything and knowing where to go back and look. That fool knows how to dig through the crates. Lush has some type of mental illness. This embryo is calling people simple-minded and has the audacity to talk about teeth. Please just get checked out. Like, what? Did I miss something with this one? Wow, you're intuitive. Dude made I put my own option up. Huh? Sometimes I feel like these Reddit posts are like sometimes inside jokes, or you gotta be there to know what they're talking about. Like that one, I don't even understand what they're referring to. Ricky versus Ant. One sleep, the other one has the dumbest takes. I go with Munchie, tipsy Munchie. Yeah, bro, Munchie's great. I just, when he gets a little too drunk is when it just starts to veer left for me. But couple shots in, bro, Munchie's one of my favorite hosts up there. Put Ricky on the Tuesday show, then let's see how far that. I mean, he was on the Tuesday show for all about 2 weeks. And Adam was like, I'll cut that. Yeah, Crip Mac come home a couple weeks. I wonder if he's willing to sit down with the ops now, though. Like, you think Crip Mac has had growth being away and willing to sit with the ops, or do you think he's still like F all the ops? That's the question. Adam lets Wack100 behave however he wants at Threadless Coast. Like, yeah, I mean, if Wack was to touch any of them, bro, you just look at Adam like this, like, all right, how much you giving me? Because nobody has the right to get smacked, hit, beat up. I mean, I'd take a black eye for like 10, 20K for sure. Oh, yeah, right here, bro. Hit me. Let me get that 10, 20K real quick. Adam need Wack. No, he don't. The only reason Adam's been with Aiden Ross, Neen, and those rich, I think a lot helped Remo. And then if Adam actually cared and reached out and was like, hey, I want to come, they would let him come. It's just, yeah, I mean, Wack going, Remo going, them bringing Adam. But if Adam hit up any of these fools and wanted to go, he would be more than welcome. Nina's been on No Jumper before, I'm pretty sure. He was at Adam's 40th birthday party. Yeah, he was. He was there. He doesn't need Wack for that. Those streamers would not be around Wack at all if it wasn't for Axe, 6ix9ine, and Blueface. Yeah, Adam could go. It's just I don't think Adam has the energy to like invite himself and be like, hey, I want to come. So it takes other people going that's like, all right, Adam, let's go. Let's go. And then Adam fucking calls the Uber and heads out.
Bro, what's up with this dude, Aiden Ross, bro?
I know this dude. Ooh, that's family. His
Don't
name
worry
is
about
Aiden Ross.
Yeah,
You're not even on the level to talk about it. You're not even on the level.
So funny. Now Wack's gonna try to get in Aiden Ross's pockets.
That nigga taking advantage of you.
Did you see the post where the game said he would body slam Smack? Let me see if I can find it.
Little niggas, bruh. You feel me? They telling you to speak up, bruh. Speaking in the mic. Can y'all hear me? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just want to see who's gonna be next. I want to see who's gonna be next.
You can't speak low on this mic, huh? Who gonna be next?
Yeah, I want to see who's gonna be next. Cause he done went through plenty.
You know who's gonna be next? Hefe. Your ass about to get fired, boy.
I think Hefe will leave.
Hefe is getting fired.
He'll
nigga.
leave before he let that happen.
Hefe is out of here.
I just know it's gonna be a whole new crew of people. That's like a revolving door when you go into that platform. It's a revolving door.
Yeah. I mean, you got to take it for what it's worth. You
You gotta just take what you can get from it and go.
Because it's good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all.
And see, even T-Rail at his little warehouse they got over there, he has 2 different streaming setups now. He be building out little spots nice. But you see how everybody got this same brick thing? Even I had it, bro. When I first set up in the other side of my room, I had that same brick thing set up too. I'm glad I just kind of got rid of it, bro, because, I mean, I guess great minds think alike. We all like the same shit, but when every pod has the same brick backdrop from Amazon, it's a little played out.
Disposables that took Crip Mac get out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my mama. When he get out, that's when he finna flip.
Crip Mac ain't gonna show up there every week. He'll come and do interviews, but I highly doubt Crip Mac will be on a show once a week.
He get out, it's done, bro. Ant is next. Chat, who you think is next, man? Ant is next, and I know Ant is gonna he gonna react to this. He said, I ain't gonna be next. Nigga on everything, nigga. I can leave that motherfucker right now. I'll be good.
Right.
Nah, nigga, you wanna be there. You finna get your ass axed. You feel me? Come on, man. You finna get axed, my boy. 5-5 Crip is getting out. That's hilarious. Oh, Lush? Oh, yeah, Lush.
Lush been fired, rehired.
I mean, Lush is, bro, he needs the job. It's one thing I don't ever understand. Like, why hasn't Lush set up a little streaming shit at his house like I do? Like, if I was Lush, I would be doubling down and going for it. That's always kind of wondered, like, why doesn't he have a setup?
Military chopper with the scope, go boom, boom, boom.
Oh, that's gonna get me copyright.
5 hours manual labor, she gonna look like motherfucking Selena. You feel me? Oh yeah, Ant, Germ.
And Hefe in the
This was the post that we watched earlier. You know what's funny about this whole universe? Poetic Flacco thinks he's really somebody. This fool thinks he's someone of importance, but in reality, he became a fat slob tuber who scammed his fans, and ever since he got called out for that, his book ad disappeared from his videos. Bro's a chump, will always be a chump, grown-ass man talking about other grown-ass men like he's one of the moral high ground. Yeah, I mean, bro, he gave up making 4 videos a day and going up on YouTube and sacrificed his weight for sure. And it's like, yeah, he has, you know, he's just a law-abiding citizen, I feel like, with his opinions.
When you dealing with different...
He's Native American.
Hear me out. We gonna put it up.
That's the same.
Dogface was just on the phone with me.
He got something in the tuck for everybody.
Oh, my mama, I do. He was just on the phone with me. Nice as fuck.
Never mind.
And we recorded it. Pot on T.
What the hell Kenny saying, bro?
Grizzly.
Wait.
Dead on.
Why are we talking about T Grizzly? We're talking about Hell Rat.
Oh my God. That's a
Hell Rat.
That's a stance right there. He said Hell Rat.
Fucking Adam.
Hey.
about T Grizzly.
Yo, you was just on the phone.
T Grizzly. That's
You
a
was
whole
just
shit.
on. Hey, bro, you was just on.
Top of the morning, afternoon now, Sensei. Yeah, I mean, they get probably at no jumper, then got the energy afterwards. Tyler, he was doing those late night streams, but that was Kenny bringing his setup. That wasn't Lush having his own setup. That was Kenny bringing his equipment. Oh, Flacco probably got a U visa then, huh? Because he wasn't born here, right? Wasn't he born in Liberia? So he probably got a U visa like 21 Savage. Did Ant drop a video with the small square in the middle? Is that what was going on here? Capone 6'5" Menlo Crip soaked me.
Who did you get?
I need a Moshe, he jack his leg up. I guess he trying to ask Adam
All right,
how
well, let me hop off here, dude.
And chunk his.
I think DeJohn might be coming sometime this weekend, or yeah, sometime this weekend. So if he does, but I'll be on tomorrow and I'll have more topics lined up. So yeah, I'm gonna tap out. We hit 2:36. I appreciate you, Tech, Yadamin, Blood Talk, Sensei, Tyler, Sergio, Gush, Sev. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, what are you? Irate. Yadamin, OG, B-Lord, Real Gang, Daytez, Rotten Roll. Appreciate y'all. Cree, appreciate you. Jake, appreciate you. Quick, appreciate you. Sev, I think I got swept twice. Miles, Hoff, Irate, Hurley, appreciate y'all. Scared Soul, Golden Boy, appreciate you. But all right, yeah, let me tap out, get on with my day. But I'll be back on tomorrow for sure. I'll stack up better topics, get on a little earlier. But yeah. All right, I'm out. Let me answer this fucking phone call.